All right. I think we got everything going on. Welcome back, everybody, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Shout out to Nedvid that I said I was going to do. Okay, I think we are all caught up with everything. Yeah. Good, yeah. I got up to stretch and move around a little bit. And because of that, AFK'd just for a spell. Let's see, do we have a bunch of lumber now? Oh, yeah. Holy cow, 671. Guess what? All the industry turns on. Yeah, oak. Oak is just super duper good. I actually just want everything on. Is this already on? Unable to get required materials, because we're out of planks. Okay. Now that is what I call an industry. Yeah, that's gonna be swimming for a while. So let's see here. You can make 1.3 hours, 3 hours. So these 4 are probably just enough to feed everything else. I might nuke a paper and do another sawmill, to be honest. Nico, if you want to come up here. So sorry if his meows come across. He's just a little pathetic man. Wanna come over here? The problem is Nico's meowing. It's not really a problem. I'm trying to coax him closer to me. And the thing is, like, now Zenny is also noticing, hey, there's action going on. What's going on over here? And now I'm attracting the wrong cat to come over here and just chill out. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I would like to build this. I would like another home zone. Which we should be able to build pretty darn fast. Paper looks like it's about to be maxed out, and that's what was using the... Oh, it is maxed out. Okay. Okay, well, Nico, if you don't want to come up here, I'll put my wrist guard back. There we go. Easy cake, right? No mistake, easy cake. I might just need more raw plank production. I don't know. We're going to see this run for like a day or two. And see if any of these machines are just stopped for a long time. Yeah, the planks number really isn't going up. So I still think I might remove a paper. It's popping on and off, on and off. I mean, that makes sense. I knew it wasn't going to be like a massive surplus. Now let's do the math. So we have... Oh gosh, why is it every 1.3? So we have what? These are 3 an hour, so 1, 2, 3, 4... We have 7. We need 7 every 3 hours. So let's see here. 2, 4, 6. We can easily do 8 every 3 hours. So we will eventually ramp up a little more production. It will eventually catch up, yeah. So I'm going to shut off one of these and 2 of these, because I do need more planks. For the next wonders we need, at least, that I want to start working on. So let's see here. For the final Earth Recultivator, it's 2,000 gears, which you already have a quarter of. It's 2,000 of the shellacked planks. 1,500 metal. I don't think I have enough metal. I think I've also been messing around a little too much with other stuff. Won't have that either. But I do want some braziers of bonding. I do want to get some more of that stuff done. So we got our big increase of lumber. Looks like we're actually still chippy-chomping down a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't even the whole thing. Yeah, we've got some 98s that are kicking off here real soon. Oh, awesome. Okay. I thought that was the whole harvest. And I'm like, oh, man, if that's the whole harvest, this is slightly more disappointing than I thought this was going to be. But no, this will be perfectly fine. There's that. And then what we'll do is... let's knock this down by... Oh, I wanted that. Let's knock this down by 1. Something like that, yeah. So I would like to build and complete the next monument on the soonish. Or today, you know. Before we wrap up today, I'd like to play hard mode tomorrow. I want to start talking about what that looks like, because I don't know what that looks like. But I think I'm pretty darn excited for it. Man, we still just are not getting more planks. That's unfortunate. And if I were to remove anything, what would I remove? Probably gear production? You don't... Oh, you do need gears. I kind of need a little bit of everything. Paper. Oh, I need... How much paper? I think I need 500 paper and 500 of the... They're not called elixirs, but I'm going to keep calling it elixir. I'm going to pop this. I know that was a bad, but that's okay. That allows us to catch up a little bit further. Can we get that out of here? This is going to be another sawmill. Lumber mill, whatever. Does nobody want this stuff? Yeah, there we go. All right. I know there's a lot going on. I'm just real excited. Okay, you can get everything. If we get that built on the critical... Oh, I know what's also happening. This. It died. Yep, we're still building this whole path. That's taking a while as well. But, okay. That gets... Are we out of work? Oh! Oh, we had a bit of a die-off. Oh, no. Womp womp. It'll all recover pretty quickly. I'm not going to bother to min-max all too much. So... Ah, almost. Not quite. Not quite. That's okay. We'll set this to... carrots, probably. So much food. So much food. Could use more grilled potatoes. Let's see here. Carrots. Go. Carrots. And stinky potatoes. We can still work through a bunch of this. I'm just gonna... Oh, here's what we're gonna do. That. And that. And that. That'll work. Okay. Then I can get rid of the housing. Then I can blah, 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 blah. And then blah, 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 blah. There's a lot we're gonna do. But... That... 1, 3... Okay. Let that get built. Transport all the carrots over. Super good stuff. Cool. That didn't take long, did it? Boop and boop. Then you can start. We have 9 free beds. So actually, this is perfect. There we go. They're just consumed all the beds. Okay. Yeah, now we can do... This can move over. And then I need more of this action. Not like that. Yep. And then for this, we could just do one of these guys. Yeah. Perfect. That should be the 3 I need to get that wrapped up. Potatoes, carrots, carrots. Potatoes. Oh, we're bursting at the seams. Yay! Survived day 77 with drought with water to spare. That's excellent. On surviving. Get that posted over there. Oh man, sorry. I'm just cracking my knuckles like crazy. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days. We're gonna be stinky potatoes. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, and this was... Yeah, I still want more large water containers. Let's see, it looks like 2 dirt on both sides. Yeah, for Hat. Yeah, be sure to check him out. Oh, Hat's playing their own custom hard mode. Yeah, be sure to check them out, for sure. They're live right now. Yeah. That's very good at setting higher difficulty levels for games and such. I want to be at that level. I'm just not quite there yet with, yeah, I'm still learning the game a bit. But it was also a lot of fun playing Captain of Industry with them. There. It was a lot of fun doing that. We played on Admiral ++ difficulty is what Hat like to call our Admiral Plus. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, for real, for real. The orientation isn't going to super matter. Something like that. Okay. 2 more medium warehouses. And then we start building some actual houses. Yeah, now we got planks. Heck yeah, and thanks, we got some planks. That. I keep forgetting these larger structures you can't just drag like that. Let's see, how do we do this? Sweet gosh, this is going to be such a pain to figure out. I deleted the primary blueprint that I had over... You can't see me pointing, but like over there. Looks like... It doesn't super matter. I was hoping we could have it a little bit contiguous, but it doesn't super matter. Alright. So, at a minimum... That, and then housing on this side. A lot of this stuff just takes logs. The housing is just logs. The storage is just logs, I think. The warehouse? Medium warehouse? Yeah, just so a lot of this is just going to be logs. It's not even going to be anything super fancy. You are water. You are water. Yeah. So... What has to be connected? That's probably the easiest way to handle this. There you go. That has to be connected. We don't have housing until the next layer. So, there you go. Easy cake. But I'll build this up one layer at a time. No point in going really super crazy over it. I don't think this is how I did it, but like I said, I'm not really super duper. Oh, I see. Maybe this somehow differently. I guess it super doesn't matter. Yeah. It really doesn't. Oh, I did a lot more corkscrew stylized ladders, but that's... That looks like that. Like that. Easy. Yeah, no worries. No shake and bake about it. That's it. Done. And now we just path it all out. Yeah, go ham. I don't know why I keep pausing the time. Like I'm going to make some drastic changes that are going to cost me economically. They're going to take a fortnight to build this anyway. Oh. Lost the selection. There's that, there's that. Here's all this. I think... That connects everything. Excellent. Now, last layer of housing. Cool. Yeah, that was easy. A couple of zip lines going. Zoom, zoom. Be that. I got emptied. Hiccups again, yay! Considering how much storage we have, it's a pretty strong guarantee we've got storage room. Okay. We have some injured beavers, but that's not that big of a deal, considering how many we have at the available. Not super worried about that. Their wonder monument, whatever. Yep. This is gonna go 3 squares in. It goes 3 squares in. This guy goes here. A zip line is going to go here. Dragon Green! Welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Dragon Green 6900. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? They were also playing Timberborn. Yes, fantastic. How is it going? Tell me everything. Yeah, I hope it went well. I hope your empire is thriving, surviving, taking on new challenges. It was great. Hey, that's awesome to hear. I'm happy to hear that. Ooh, we have a lot of fair housing. Pause. I think that worked. One more. Okay. It's just not built yet. Good. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Have you gotten to play the Folk Tales and or the Iron Teeth yet? Well, I should ask, have you played the Iron Teeth yet? Because you unlock them after playing the Folk Tales. I'd love to hear what you think about both factions. I think I'm definitely a Folk Tale style beaver through and through. I think that's where I'm at. But yeah, I'm glad to hear your stream went well. I love the Iron Tails. That's awesome. Yes, you can do it. They are definitely the industry powerhouse for sure. Very, very much for sure, yeah. I just like, maybe I like the simplistic farming layout of the Folktale. Maybe that's why I glom onto them a little bit, but yeah. Oh, I guess I will need to build 2 of these. 400 planks, rod of planks. Oh yeah, I did just build a whole new residential district. But for the stream, I'm using Folk Tales. That's still cool. Yeah. Awesome. If you have any snapshots or anything that you'd like to share, you're more than welcome to put it in the chat. The link to whatever. I always like to see folks, how they build up and stuff. And I do just have to check your stream. It's just we both stream at the same time, so it's kind of difficult for me to get that. But I will get there. We'll get there. I think I'm not streaming tomorrow. Or if I do, it's going to be way late. So I might be able to actually genuinely catch a good chunk of your stream if you're streaming. If not, no worries. Yeah. I did want another thing here. Yeah, anytime. Thank you for stopping by. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget. We'll have to disable some stuff. Actually, we'll wait till it's nighttime. I'll do the same thing we did before, is I'll cut this line, reconnect this as a through and through. We'll get this going on. I was watching while you... Oh, thank you very much. I had your stream open as well. If anything, I like to at least lurk and help with like the viewership or whatever, because I know Twitch is a little weird about how that works. So it's just like, hey, keep someone open, refresh the screen a couple times, poke around. I didn't see if you had a hydrate reaction. I was trying to find it while I was streaming, but I was also scampering around with my own problems. Yeah. Tommaso, welcome very much to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. And thank you very much for the follow. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Gosh, everyone's being so sweet today. And Cobalt is here. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. We got a whole party full of friends. Good day, everyone. I get it. Had a food problem and then a water problem. Yep. Agreed and understood. Agreed and understood. Oh yeah, Cobalt, since you were last here, building the second residential den. Built out the industrial complex with all of its fine... I'm just gonna pan down slow. All the layering. All this, you can see the storage and everything. Oh, I also found banners. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? The blue really clashes against the brown and yellow, I think. Oh, it's very dense. Yeah. There's a bunch of workers in there. That's for sure. There's an amount of work going on in there. What do we have, a drought? No, it's a bad tide. Oh, the bad tide. Also, since you were last here, Cobalt, this. We finally got to an aquifer, And we got hot and cold running potatoes up here. We have 3 faucets in each of these kitchens. One marked hot water, one marked cold water, one called all the taters. All the potatoes. Yeah. And then it's just slowly demolishing and clearing up more room for this stuff. Yeah? Oh, that's what I was trying to do with this. Detonate. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I bit the other one. No! That was the linchpin to the whole plan. Predators, what? I didn't say that. Did I say that? I have so much lumber. I need about 4 more plank makers. We have too much housing available. Holy butts. Are you paused? Okay. You should be paused. We still have 18 beds, and you should be paused. Okay. I wanted it available. I didn't want to be like, alright, fill the whole thing in. Yeah, they did a good job with the explosives to make it pretty darn fair and balanced. It's not so much like it breaks the game. Like, it's expensive. It's expensive to get the infrastructure set up, but once you do, wowee. Yeah, it's good times. Good times indeed. That goes away. That goes away. I can feel that the lag concerns I had before have been mostly corrected. I haven't had to go through and clear out the stumps as often for the game to be like a little more smooth. But the game does feel smooth. Okay, so while we're still working on that, stuff is already 36 oh, 62? Oh man, we're gonna have this done on the quick. As long as we have a steady income of lumber, awesome. Have you used the dirty remover machine? No. I have not. I've used the dirt excavator. Do you mean this guy, the dirt excavator? I've used that before. Yeah, this I have, yeah. Having the dirt is real nice. I've been trying to incorporate the dirt into some more builds. This was an agriculture build I was trying to do. Storage on the bottom, sawmills, and then this was going to be spacing for trees. The main thing I couldn't really solve was how to get water through the whole thing, so it would actually keep all the trees damp. I tried to do this, water to feed through this, but these metal platforms I need to hold up the dirt, these are perforated. Water will just splishity splash right through. So I could raise it again and put in more dirt, but then this little thing gets too high, and this just gets annoying. So for this doesn't really solve any of my problems, but it was a neat little experimental build while I was waiting. I tried something like that. Yeah, if you've got like a good way to do this, like go high for tree production, that'd be awesome. No, this was just for trees. So I have a height of 3, so tree, this. The thing is, moving water up is annoying. Not impossible, but annoying. But I thought it was doable because here, this tree has a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. Or maybe it's 4. It could be 4. I can get water that high, but it uses a lot of power. Yeah. And then for the very little amount of trees I'd be getting out of it, meh. But yeah, you'd have to use this heavy hitting guy. And then after that, you'd probably have to put the water spinnies at the bottom to reclaim some of that power, but that's just so much power for not a lot of gain. Now, if you could incorporate it so it would only use as much power as a geotherm, maybe? But then you still have to get water here, so meh. Anyhow, in about 30 seconds, we've got an ad break, folks. Really good opportunity. Get up, stretch, move around, that kind of a thing, yeah? Treat your body right. I'm going to set you to maple pastries, even though I have no intention of providing maple pastries. That's the one. But just so you stop reminding me about goods not assigned. Oh, I've got some storages down there. You build next to a mountain with a high-lying river. Yeah, that would work. Something like that would work, yeah. Agreed. What do we have for storage that I want more storage of? Not so much explosives. Because you could definitely squish it down 2 to 4 blocks, call it vertical farming. Oh, for sure. Sure. I'm going to set you to just cattail roots. Sure. I'm never going to use cattail roots. Cool. Done. Easy. Alright. Residential district is built. Hot jams it is. Cool. Alright. Now, I got a little tweaking to do here. So, poof. Nope. Poof. I need a zipline station. There. Maximum priority. You can link there. And then you can link there. Link there. And then 2 more rooftop. Who's a what's-a-rees? Sounds good, Shadow Green. Thank you very much for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. Stay hydrated and all. Safe and sound, everyone. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Well-being? Is it well-being? No. Yes. 2. We got those 2 things done. So now this... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on just a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Sometimes my brain and my sneezers and everything just goes... Okay. You get clipped. You get there. We're gonna leave 1 channel open, so to speak, for that. They can go here, here, and then down, which is still way faster than walking down several flights of stairs. Yep, cool. So once this gets built, we're back into the gravy. Just gotta wait a second for the materials to come up. So we have ultimately capacity for what, 8 times 9? Ooh, 72? 72 more kits if we want? I don't want. That's a lot of babies. Missing planks? Yeah, we still don't have planks. Not big surprise, we don't have planks. Planks are really the cornerstone of a lot of production. I have 500 of the shellacked wood. That's awesome. Okay, this thing can go. This is unfortunately a lot of logs I don't need. Yeah, I got the yawns like it's nobody's business. Oh man, like I'm gonna become the spokesperson for yawning real soon. Just oh man, the yawning awning, right? It's a cover for your patio outside. I don't have one, so hang on with me here. It's your covering for a patio outside, and when you lower it, it makes a yawning noise. Because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be just relaxing and maxing. Ah, it's the yawning awning. Yeah, sounds cool. I think I like this better. So that, I don't know why I keep pausing. That can get done at any time. Yeah, so that way they're not coming all the way over here to go that way. And this is most likely where they're going to head anyways. Works for me. Now, one of the things that's really important is I have the hiccups. Is it bad that I'm still working today? Yes! Call your manager and give me the phone, Cobalt. I'm going to say some words to your superior officer and guy. Say some unsavory things to your dude bro. To max this out... No, it's pretty maxed. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm prepping for a meeting tomorrow. Well, call me into your Zoomaphone type meeting or whatever the kids are using now for conferencing. Your Zoomaphone? Sure. That doesn't work. Cancel that. Well, it will. It will. I'll put a new pylon down. It'll be fine. Hi, JohnMegacycle here. Pylon. Dunzo. Like the most explosive person as the company. Great, we'll get along. Afterwards, I'm taking the entire day off. You might want to just take the rest of your career off if they're as volatile as you're sounding. As it sounds like. That sounds bad. You guys can't make it up there, can you? Gadur? How did I get this to... Oh, spiral. Okay, right. Hee. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I need to construct the digital pylons. Oh, gosh. None of this was going to work. Yeah, I'm just standing like, why are they taking so long? I don't understand why they're taking so long. They're really taking so long. Just, dude, you didn't build any of this stuff they need to get their job done. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking I'm building the subways, but I'm not putting the subs in it. Like I'm building the infrastructure, but nothing else. I'm like, these things are taking a really long time to get built. This is weird. We have 1,000 logs. I don't get what's... Oh. Yeah, okay. I got it now. Was included in the first draft. Was not included in the second draft. Nothing to do within range. Did we harvest all that metal? Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious oleos. Yeah. That was fast. How much metal do I have? So I'll have about 500 plus the 400 right now. This doesn't require metal. That's not enough metal. So we gotta go figure out another metal site. There. Or we do the underground metalworking stuff. Which I thought I had a closer... Oh, I did already plan all this. I took snack breaks in between then and now, and I just simply do not remember. Okay, cool. Bonzer? Bonzer. Cool, and that goes all the way to the industry. So worst case scenario, someone pops in, let's say from here, right? They go up a flight, they walk down, zoom. Nope, I already lied. Yeah, there, and then the connecting flight goes here. Okay, and another connecting flight. That works out pretty well, I think. I'm happy with that. Pretty happy with it. I just need a bunch of planks. And then this gets done. Oh, that got done. Awesome. This doesn't cost anything. The scavenger flags don't need anything. They're just markers for, hey, there's resources here y'all got to get in on. And that's about it. But there's nothing... Yeah, it doesn't cost anything. So you could set 100 of them at high priority, call it a day. Right? Kind of the vibe? Kind of the vibe. Yeah. It's a little bit of a waiting game, I think. I would love to get the builders and the haulers rearranged a little bit more. Now, you might be looking at this and say, this takes a while. Why does this take a while? Well, what happens is a lot of these constructions rely on other constructions, right? If we take like a bit of a cross-section here, this stuff could get worked on. Oh, it is. There you go. Wham, 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 wham. But a lot of this stuff also depends... So they can't work on this until this is done. Until this is done. There's a lot of that going around. I would like another 4 builders. I don't know where to put them. Close to the industry so that way we can get them... Oh, we got a station right here. Oh. Does that put them at pretty close proximity to darn near everything? Kind of. That's not the worst thing I could do, I think, is if I build this up here. I quite honestly like the staircases and walkways. They are nice, aren't they? Yeah. I wouldn't be able to make it home even non-intoxicated. I think stone cold sober, I think it might be a difficulty for me to get into these places. And because, like, this second one I built, it's not all, like, right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn. Hey, you're on the 4th floor. It's, messy. I don't want to go into that. Yeah, just for... It doesn't really matter super duper logic. Do that. Let's eat up, what, 19 more workers with 26 more kits? That'll work just fine. I might want, like, an industrial park with the builder's huts and the hauler posts all around, like, water and features and trees and stuff, but in the same token... Ooh, that got done in a hurry. Nice. That just went from red to yellow because it's actually connected now. Top terraces are on. Awesome. If you spend, say, 1 hour on it, you can come up with something that's better pathing, is more logical, but who cares? Yeah. I think I'm really saving all my brain matter for hard mode. But right now this has just been really, really messy fun. That's what this is. It's just really messy fun. I haven't had to think about water in ages. There's nothing I really need to do. We've kind of beaten the map, right? I'm not even trying to, like, rush to beat the map either. Like, I'm just generally having a good time. And I'm hoping I can finish this up today and move on to hard mode. Probably not tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. But Friday, maybe. Water crops before... Oh, yeah, we should do that. We should dabble a little bit into that. That gets canceled. That looks like that. So then I can do... That is going to eat up all of our planks. But it'll give us an extra 5 points? I think it's 5 or 6 points of well-being. Which is going to be awesome, because I think we're about to knock into the next percentage of work effort. 15 is the next tier, and we're at 11s and 12s now. Yeah, perfect. And that's just going to mean another 20% boost to production. Would it work to use a small suspension bridge between two buildings? Oh, I didn't think of that. I guess I don't see why not. Yeah. I kind of figured they're going to use the zip line anyway. But I don't see why not. The only thing is I don't know how much intermingling is good or bad. I guess, you thinking like this? Because it does not seem to want to attach anywhere. Otherwise, it would just be... No, along the path. Okay, so it'd have to be something like this. Yeah, you thinking like that? I mean, it's doable. I'm not trying to chase any real aesthetic here. If we think that would help with pathing, awesome. Are you connected? You're still not connected. No, that's why this is still messed up. Just for the look. Yeah. I mean, there you are. Yeah. Gosh, I wish there was a better transparency mode. We could, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Never mind. I was like, we could do it on every layer as well, but shrug shoulders, We'll still build it. It's cool. It's not hurting anything. There are some games that I played like this that really, really care about pathing. And if you have too many pathing options, the AI just goes and then just it's like, I'm just wasting time. I'm taking random paths, I'm taking the wrong path, I don't know which one to take, and you can make a rotating staircase downwards there, I guess? I don't want to worry about that too much. What I do probably need to worry about is... Okay, so it looks like folks are using these medical beds before the ones at the industrial zone. So that tells me that injuries are generally checked when it's bedtime? Or morning time? Like someone wakes up, it's like, oh, my back. And it's like, ah, you got injured. I see. So we should put more beds here near the residential zone. My initial understanding of it was you put the medical beds where the hurt happens, right? You got hurt from working? Well, let's make sure we have medical coverage at the job. Specifically. I could just corner there. 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 Alright, that's 8 more medical beds or whatever. Neat. I'll get that taken care of. So I want to build the braziers of bonding first. Like I said, for that extra 20% production I could hope for. And then we start working on the main monument. But while we're waiting on that, it's a drought. I'd like to flatline all of this. So what is that? A 3 and a 2? To me that smells like a 3 and a 2. Yep, perfect. That won't get us in a bad position or anything. That. Now, this is all gross water. So, oh, this just hasn't been pumped out or anything. That's why that's still relatively gross water. This should be fine for regular water to be here. Yeah, I don't think I really see a problem with that. And the bad tide has ended for real. Yeah, we'll just go up this way. Nope, one back. That's a guy. There you go. Ba ba bum ba ba bum bum ba da 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 da. We still have 4,000 water after all that. Yeah, awesome. That's still being worked on. Actually, can you reach that? Boy, you can't. 'Cause reasons. Ba 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 da ba ba dib dab dib dib dab dib dib dab dib babu. I don't know if this is faster or better or smarter, but this will get the job done, so I don't care. That's fine. I would like some dynamite right there. One should do it. Thanks. Then we'll platform it up so at least looks a little similar. Okay. What is going on here? The ground is green, but it's not pumping out anymore. Contamination is 7%. Okay, so we gotta wait for daytime for the rest of the contamination to get pulled. I'm not super duper worried about drought or starvation because we're not going to starve. We have 1,200 potatoes. Potatoes. Oh, we're getting a little low on the carrot side, but we've got a pretty rigorous farming System also, friendly reminder. Ding. This whole thing, yeah. We'll be fine. Water returns. Awesome. How's this coming along? Quarter done. So we're at 500 lumber now. How soon until the next crop is ready? Okay, switching us over to oak kind of gives me the feeling that we could run our industry 100% of the time. Speaking of 100% of the time, let's pull some 20-hour shifts to try to get ahead of these planks. I'll turn down the working hours because once we have these monuments built, because like I said, 20% is a big percent. Oh yeah. Ucho, awesome. I really like the music of this game. Like, I could just be quiet and just listen. It's really good. I love how clean that is. Ah, so good. So good. Okay, so I wanted to knock all this out so we could add a little more water storage and talk about these aquatic farms, right? That's the idea? A hat raid? Oh man, everyone's raiding me. I gotta raid somebody later. Thank you very much, Hat, Dat, Sat, for the raid. There's not gonna be anyone left live. Hat, Dat, Sat. There we go. Hat Dat Sat's playing Timberborn. If you have not checked out Hat Dat Sat, please do. They're an awesome person. What's really cool about it is they like to play at a much higher difficulty level than what the games are normally set at. And I originally met Hat playing Captain of Industry. They played... Oh, that's right. You started way early. Right. My bad. They started, when I met them, they were playing, what was it called? Admiral Plus difficulty. It was a lot of fun to see them play. They're a very high-level gamer, and it was just really cool. Yeah, I've talked about them a bunch. You've heard me chit-chat about them before. Absolutely, positively. Swell dude. Well, dude. Yeah. Be sure to check out them when they are live. And don't be a stranger. Tell them hi. Tell them hello. 77-day drought. That's insane. Absolutely well done. I think the water got to here. I think I want to do something else. Not levees. I want to do this. But yeah, how did the stream go, man? Any screenshots or anything you want to share? Not even near the minimum of the maximum droughts. Yeah, that sounds just painful. Yeah. That sounds absolutely painful. Can I get some boogie on that? Maximum will be 100 to 300 days. Yeah, that sounds absolutely nuts. One of these days I'll get to that level. Well, not that level, but I'll not play on normal. There we go. Still, very impressive, yeah. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for checking out. I hope you're gonna get some sleep soon, man. There's that. That's for more water retention. 2 more pumps, maybe? I don't know. Figure it out. How's this coming along? Oh, we're almost done with the first brazier bonding. Awesome. Excellent. Who doesn't like to gather around a fire, right? Is that like the crux of it? Hey, I like fire. Who's asking? Speaking of more well-being stuff, maybe just put these around the outside? Yeah, let's get a few of these going on. Let them get built. We'll do some more terraforming later. Yeah, something like that. I gotta move some more stuff around. We'll get there. In no rush, and we'll, yeah, look at that. Oh, they love it. Oh, they really love it. Okay. Might as well. We're gonna have 300. I got 6 more I can unpause. We're gonna have a bunch ready and available, so I don't see why not. Hi. Yeah. Oh, fits perfectly. Dual being high score 15. Excellent. And we got some screenshots from Hat Save. Awesome. Is this Beaver Rome? Is that this one? I did. And here is their work. I like to show off other folks' work, right? Who knows? You're gonna meet someone, not you, Hat, but like, you know, in general, like you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna be really passionate about something, and you'll be like, I don't think I understand what is exciting about that. And they're gonna share their passion with you, and then you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that is really cool. I did not realize that was a thing or something. So whenever someone says like I'm passionate about, I'll just make up a thing. Transformers. The cartoon, the action figures, love them. Transformers. They'll be like, oh, I'm familiar with the movie, but not like the whole franchise. And they'll tell you, they'll get excited. They'll tell you what makes it exciting. And then after that, it's like, well, I didn't quite think of that. That's awesome. You know, so it's always cool to hear what other folks have in mind. So this one, you can kind of see their underground work. They're actually just filtering and then pushing the bad water right off the map. That's also a really, really cool thing. Yeah. That kind of setup is real smart. I did something like that, but a lot higher. But I'm really impressed with how you got it down to the very bottom level like that. Yeah, is cool. I built a thing here tonight, yeah. Okay. Found another option to deal with the bad water. Oh yeah? What did you find? Actually, I don't want levees. I don't want sluices here. I want dams? Yeah, I want dams. Oh, that's interesting. Can this still be built now? Oh, it just fell apart. Got it. If you make a barrier next to your farm, 2 tiles wide, and leave it, it doesn't spread the bad water. Oh, okay, nice. Smart, smart. Okay, that's what I want instead. Oh, I deleted the path. That's what... Okay. Like, I don't get why this is being finicky, but it is. There, and there. Nice. Okay, I'm cool with that. That'll all get built at its leisure. We'll knock this out, and then we'll work on aquaponics, or whatever the heck it's called. It's not hydroponics. Hydroponics is the other guy. Well, an aquatic farmhouse. Fair enough. Thank you very much, Crank. Oh, I got a big tall glass of water during my 10-minute break an hour ago, and I've just been sitting here getting warms. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to plan ahead. We might raid Inter back. Let them know that I've been keeping their audience warm. Just send them right back. Considering they raided us earlier as well. I wonder if you could get a team of like 3 or 4 streamers and schedule it out so it's 24 hours non-stop. Great, like 10-minute breaks or 15-minute breaks or whatever, perfectly fine. But I wonder if anyone's ever like sat down and tried it. Okay, we got 6 people. Here's the times, here's the slots, here's the things. Go for it. Ah, okay. And we'll post that in chat here as well. Good find. Good work with that. Yeah, so here's what hat means about that. Boop. Nice. Alright, we still need a ton of planks. Well, yeah, we're on just easy street. What does this require? Planks. It's possible if you have too many in the rotation, some might get annoyed. Didn't get the raid. It can easily become toxic. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Yep. You just gotta find 3 or 4 people with like really good personalities that mesh or whatever. But yeah. But yeah, I could see that being a thing. Yeah. Heck, I get tired of myself, so I super get the thing. We have 1.1k metal, raw metal, which is going to mean 500 steel, or whatever the heck it's called. And I need how much? 1,500? We have 600 now. That still might not be enough for the final thing. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. What other things can we work on happiness-wise? Sunflower seeds, we can start planting some of that. I don't have any contemplation spots. Oh, the Agora, the dance hall? Yeah, that stuff we could knock out real easy, I'm sure. This is relatively cheap. Considering, yeah. Yeah. I'd have to push this all the way back. No, I'm fine with this being here. The dance hall actually has quite a bit of space in it. Not super duper worried about that. We did this. You have to have very strict rules to avoid any complications that could burn people's out as well. Yeah, yeah. That's what, yeah. It'd have to be a very strict schedule. You'd need some rotates. So you'd have like a core, I don't know, let's just say... let's see here. If you had 12 people, 2-hour shifts. 6 people would be 4-hour shifts. That would be reasonable, maybe. But of course, I don't have a job, so I can't speak for everybody. But gosh, even these 8-hour ones can be kind of rough. Like, I have a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But it can be a lot still. How many can this hold? 20 beavers? Okay. Next is the Agora, which requires elixir? Yeah. 15. Yeah, that's an easy fit. That's an easy fit. My bruv. Easy fit. Alright, sorry. I know I've moved these things around like 100 times. What do we need for a Hauler's Guild? Planks, which I don't have. Cool. Well, we'll do it like this. Look at them go! Oh my god, they're so happy. So our next level is what? Oh. There we go. 15, 19, 20. 20 is the next level. Okay, we should be able to hit that pretty quick. Is the brazier done? Brazier? Brazier. Yeah, that's working. Boof boof. Get this going on. Yep, thanks. That's the Agora. Done. Okay. I did have a week where I and another both kept raiding each other back and back and back. 12 issues that happened as a happy accident. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I totally get that. I'm trying to keep my rating of specific folks to like once a week. I like to raid like the folks that I really enjoy and etc. like 3 out of the 5. And like I like to hit up some new folks once or twice a week at least. Just to get some new folks in the cycle. You don't know who you're gonna find, kind of a thing. Yeah. I totally follow you. Building lacks goods. Yeah? Oh, we burnt through all the pine tar. Oh, golly gee. Yes. Pine resin. Yep, we chomped through that. Yikes. Freaking yikes. And we're out of wood again. Oh, this has been an effort. It's good to expand the roster of people you rate. Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's already halfway through its business. Hey. It's looking really good so far. Yep, the Agora is almost done. We're trying to work on peak happiness. And once we've hit that peak, then we're going to start working on the grand repopulator. What's it called? Recultivator. It almost does not matter where I place this. Like, it just about does not. It's massive. My rule of thumb is as long as we get the residential district, fine. Everything else is kind of small potatoes. We can almost get the whole thing here. I tend to raid new people when I'm okay on energy. If I'm too tired, I'll raid regulars since they're more easy to raid. Run with, yeah. You got some good hype folks, right? You got someone that can hype you up and talk you up a bit, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, I 100% understand that. Yeah, I understand that 100%. I try to be everyone's hype man. Yeah. I'm firmly of the opinion that there's going to be a lot of people in the world, and a lot of people are going to be better at a certain game or a certain thing than I am. It's just really cool. Just hype up everybody. Yeah. I think everyone I've rated, aside from like 3 folks, have been like real top-notch. JohnMegacycle. I think like aside from like 3 people, and it like I didn't read their rules before I rated them. Like I just go to Twitch and be like, who's also playing the game? I haven't heard of this person before. Click on it, like look at their channel for like a second or two, and be like, all right. And then click on the chat rules, and it's like, don't be a ding dong. I'm like, oh, that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty fine. And then do the raid, and they're like, F this, F this, F you, F this, F this, F you, and it's like, whoa, okay. I'm not so scared. It's like, oh, the F words, oh no. But it's like, man, you gotta use different language. I'm not saying language has to be flowery or anything, but it's like, there's other words you can use. They are free. You can use them. It's okay. But it's just a little too spicy for my empanada. A little too spicy. I don't know enough about. I mean, aside from what we've learned here, my swears are usually like food stuff. I usually do the food stuff. Splinters and wood rot, slivers and teeth and bad miles per gallon. I don't know. Yes, yeah, or followers. Yeah, followers only. So then it's really weird, like, raid with, like, 15 people. And, hey! It's a raid! Why can't I say anything? Oh. Dang it, well. Whatevs. Yeah. Whatevs. Everyone's got their own style. Styles for miles. Okay. The second Brazier bonding is complete. Yeah, once the Agora is done, then we'll start working on the final project, I think. Real easy stuff. Yeah, whenever I'm irritated, I like to throw, like, really stupid food things as if they're an insult. Ah, banana bread. Ah, guacamole with cheese. Or something. I'll swear once in a while. It'll sometimes let loose. Sure. Sometimes that'll happen. But I'd like to prevent as much of just blanket cursing as possible. Get the children and the small pets out of the room. This is going to be a big one. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, realistically, it's just going to be a lot of waiting. Oh, where were you hiding, huh? You were hiding right out of... Didn't even see you. Didn't even see you, my guy. Yeah, look at that. Shifty, nifty. Look at that. Didn't even... Yep, get all that, and then we'll work on... Gosh, I'm going to just keep using the wrong word. It is an aquatic farmhouse. Employs specialized farmers to plant and harvest aquatic crops. I see. Okay. So we'll need stairs, etc., right? We'll probably park it right here. I like to use metric. Yeah. If this was a game about chickens, I'd be saying like a metric cluck ton. Because that's what they do. Bark, 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 said chicken. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Alright. Being a real ding-dong here. Yeah, we'll probably raid Inter. We'll probably raid Inter after, considering they raided us earlier, and that's how that's gonna work. Yeah, I had a great idea. I'm like, yeah, we'll raid Green Danger Snake, and then not sure about that. Oh, they might be streaming later. I'm not sure. I should give these subbies back to Inter though. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Sorry about your ears. I know that was really loud. We're going to pause both of these because we're going to turn 2 more on. And that'll be the end game amount of water we need. That's it. So if somebody could pop this fella. Oh, come on. What are you going to go get? Who stops something on 80%? Dude, all you had to do was just click yes on the terms and conditions on that detonation cord. That's all that had to happen. Frickin' ding-dongs, all of them. Frickin' ding-dongs, all of them. Hey, I got a new high score. Oh, the 6 deep pumps are really, really good. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, those are stupidly fresh. Just stupidly fresh. Absolutely. This thing, thanks. Okay, let's talk about some farm stuff. Hey, what's up? You want to talk about some farm stuff? Like this. That completes the kit on that. That looks like that. Let's get some ladders real close to make this not terrible. They're insane. Yeah, I built... Yeah, they're worth, I don't know, 5 regular pumps at the cost of 3 regular pumps of workers? Yeah. How they don't require electricity is a mystery to me. But yeah, is very good. Okay. I would like... I don't know how many of these I even need. Do something like that. Oh, the range is quite good. Okay. I'll build this out. We'll do... do me ladders on both sides, would you? Thanks. I could just go poof. Take that away if you can. Ba 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 da ba da. No, I was gonna save bots for hard mode, if I'm honest about it. I'm not anti-robots. But, yeah. I want to get to the point where I'm gonna need it. So this is why I bought... the Ubiquity, however you pronounce it, is really, really good networking equipment. I think. Yeah. Oh, wait. Was that sarcasm? I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. Yes, let's do a quick tour. I'm gonna keep the game running. This was Oasis. It started in the middle right here. I'll wait till it's daytime first. Cobalt, I can see that being a sarcastic statement or a very serious statement, because if I gave networking power to, like, my parentals, it would be really nice if I was just like, just go here. You can see what's wrong. But I could also see why giving them any amount of control just might seem a little detrimental. No, it wasn't. Okay, fair enough. So this is Oasis. This is where you start. I pulled out immediately because I pulled up and out because I thought this was going to be a flood zone. It did not turn out that way. Then we came over here for explosives, processing, and everything. Then it's been a lot of spread out for metal. I have not bothered with the deep drill yet. I haven't given them control at all, and they like it. Got it. I got it. Okay. There's more metal here. Here's the bad water. And then everything else. Got to play around with the aquifer a little bit. It's pretty straightforward. I thought it was going to be a little more complicated, but no, worked real well. So there's that. Potatoes. I just did potatoes and carrots. I haven't really had to do anything else. But Poyle mentioned that it'd be cool to experiment with the aquaponics stuff. In which case, I would like to mess around with the aquaponic stuff. This can get... Ooped. That was the wrong button. Oh, no. I meant this button. Oh, wait. Now I'm not going to hit it. Because then this isn't going to work. Is this two? Two furs? Two furs, yep. Alright, get that weeded out. And now we're working on this. So yeah, I wanted to better understand how the water stuff works. We messed with the hydroponics of the iron teeth. It works really well. I mean, I had excess water, and like that's it. It's water and time. That's all there is to it. So let's see here. For foodstuffs, it's probably under here. It is spattercock. Drought resistance 0.3 days. Partially submerged in water. Or cattail. Okay, so it's cattail crackers. And what I do is spattercock. Oh, oh, yeah, cattail crackers. Oh, it's just grilled. Oh, you just grill it. Oh, that's easy. Okay. We've already got grillimatrons over here. That's dope. Okay, so let's just get to it. Spattercock. Spatterdock. Spatterdock. So it just looks like this? That's it? Oh, that's very... Holy cow, it's very easy. Okay. Alright. Well, I worried about this for far too long. Gosh, you know what? It just looks really wholesome. Just as is anyway. Like, it really looks like it's part of an ecosystem now, doesn't it? I thought, well... There's all kinds of weird things named. Yeah, that was on me. Batter dock with the duh. This is too many beavers for this work. 12 days? Yeah, we'll delete one of these farms. I don't need that much of this. Oop. Yeah, do not need it. Okay, for the cooking, it's a warehouse and a grill. You do a little vertical farming with that spatterdock, maybe? It's gonna be annoying, but maybe. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so the platforms and everything like before, kind of a thing. I did say that way. Well, I said it incorrectly, I think is the core takeaway. Alright. So, Cobalt, what are you thinking? Like, long platform like this? And then water up top? Yes, please do. Thank you very much for the raid hat. Absolutely. Rest up. Yeah. Look forward to being able to catch you next time. And yes, absolutely. Please stay hydrated. Stay rested. Stay everything for sure. Alright. So the problem is it's going to be this and dirt. I'm going to pause the game. Let's just, let's ride this to its logical conclusion. Like that. The water is shallow, the platforms look better, I think this does look good. I understand why we can't do longer, but longer would be nice. Probably a mod for it. So there's the waterproofing. It looks really weird, though. Gosh. I think with my current layout, I might pass on this. In between the mountains, it could be cool. Yeah, yeah. We already have the water here as well. Believe me. I should get a mechanical pump and force that to be active more often. I think, yeah. I think between mountains would be really cool. But yeah, just have this as like an underground kind of a thing. Whatever the area is in between two plateaus is not the right word. But yes. Okay. Good stuff. Still, this was embarrassingly easy to get set up. If you carry some water from a little more height, be even more convenient. Yeah. I could see how someone could play on the same map for hundreds of hours, or... Alright, we beat it, moving on. I could see how both things could easily exist. Can you not reach over there? Oh, what? Oh, that's... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with Poyle's original recommendation. Just do 2 with 1 worker in it. Okay, that does cover everything. That works for me. We'll set up some storage. I'm not going to build more water. That's enough water for the game. Ooh, 20. Neat. Okay, so this does 12 days for 3. This was 6 days for 1. Okay, so the spatter dock is healthy, is more performant than potato. Sounds weird, but alright. 1 turns into 3. Oh, but 1 turns into 4. So for every harvest of potato, we get 4 baked potato. For every harvest of... Yeah, for every harvest of this, we get more, but we lose some time. So we get 8 versus what? 12? We did that math right? No, 8 versus 9. It's 8 versus 9. So it's slightly better. It grills faster. I guess the thing is that makes it the most valuable thing of all is it completely uses a different medium, right? That's the real winner. It's a different medium. You're gonna do that's grilled. Where are you? I'm getting tired. There you are. Okay. And then we'll just do... What did I do? A big warehouse? Oh, I did a big warehouse of storage. Okay, never mind. I'll buy Ed. I'll buy Ed. Steffi, welcome. Thank you for that. Okay, 2 seconds. A little more clicking. Almost done. Just about finished. Yes. Yes. Okay. I could just do its own thing now. Alright, so that... Is that... Man, that water element looks really, really good, doesn't it? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, man. That's good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wish there was a better way for me to hold water, contain water wholesale. But there's no... Raising the water isn't difficult. It's mechanically expensive because it uses like 700 horsepower in order to move water up. But that's not even like my chief concern. It would be, like I said, it's just... How do you hold it after you raise it all the way up there? It just kind of seems like a pain in the rump for such a small batch operation. I've been trying to do a lot of these like small little unique builds. Like the housings, right? That was a nice little build right there. That worked out really well. Actually, cube. Thanks. Neat. The industrial complex, yep. That was another small-ish thing. How about an aqueduct? We tried that before, didn't we? Like, we talked about it? Yeah, that would work out well. The problem is you can't really free float stuff. And the platforms... Yeah, we talked about it with the platforms. Oh, we have a drought. I super did not notice. I can go off. I guess it's because it doesn't take a ton of energy. Players will simply use it to pump a lot of water up and use it to... Yeah. Yep. I'd like to not do that if possible, but yes, that does also occur to me that that might be something a player might do. Time to work on the final... What's this? The location ultimately doesn't matter. Don't know why I said that like a question mark, but I did. I'd like it to be a little more central. Ooh, whatever I'm doing, the game does not like. Like right here. Does that work? That kind of blocks a lot more crap than I would like. What about over here, maybe? Yeah, I like it. Can pressure through sealed tubes water be forced up without pumps? No, there are no pipes. And there are no pumps in this game per se. Like, there's no standalone pumps. Aside from this. And water will just kick out. But there's no, like, pipes. If you see here, it says maximum depth 2. That is the maximum it'll go down to pull up. But we have bigger options. The mechanical fluid pump is 700 power consumption, but can do 5 depth. Can make a U-tube out of caves. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know all the fluid dynamics changed in this version of the game. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this drought's gonna... Died. Oh, 0.3, yeah. If it thinks about dryness, it's done. Got it. Got it. Dead Soul, hello. The Bloom, hello. Goodness gracious, all kinds of folks are showing up. Hope y'all are doing well. Water has pressure, so if you build high, it will flow up. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hope everyone here is doing well and swell today. Yes, the Army Corps of Building Engineers. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, there they go. Alright. Easy enough. But yes, Dead Soul, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're all staying hydrated and happy and healthy and prosperous, and you've defeated all your enemies and you've completed all your mandates or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know where I usually go with that. Make a Roman Deep Valley Aqueduct. I suppose. I saw some of the notes from .7 to 1.0, and it's actually pretty incredible. See if I can find that link again. Because, Cobalt, I think you'd like to see how the water dynamics has changed. I gotta find it. I'm still looking for it. One of it is like when you have a gigantic cup, let's just say, and you poke a hole in the bottom of it, the water shouldn't flow up. But it was one of the things that I saw in the thing. In the notes for 1.0. Now it works the way you would expect water to work. And also, water physics in general sounds like an absolute pain in the rump. But, anywho, yep, aside from the drought, there's not really too much else I need to accomplish here. Did you have a great event last Sunday? We had, 1, 2, 3 folks show up. And we played Unrailed for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was a good time. Would approve. I hope you did well, The Bloom. I hope you had a good weekend. And we got an ad break kicking off here in about a second, folks. So make sure get up, move around, stretch, that sort of a thing. Get yourself some water. Always stay hydrated. For sure, for sure, for sure. Dehydration is no joke. I can tell when I'm dehydrated. Yeah. Blarg, for sure. But we are going to build this. It'll take like, I don't know, 2 hours or something. But that's going to wrap it up for this mission, for sure, for this map. And then tomorrow, or next time we meet, because I think tomorrow's either going to be a delayed stream or no stream. So, most likely Friday, we are going to play on a simple sample on some hard difficulty. But yeah, this is just going to keep on building. Getting another food source in is going to be great. Oh, we should set this to grilled. Hi. Change you to the grilled stuff. Yeah, Spatterdock. Grilled and grilled. I'm really looking forward to seeing this game in hard mode, because I don't really know what to expect. 15. What? 26? I don't know if I'm more astonished about the 15 or more astonished about the 26. Feasting, chip teeth injury, that's negligible. Wet fur, not really negligible. We could mess with that a little bit. Got all that done. Carousel, Lido, mud pit. Yeah, we could work on some of that. We have like a nice raised area where we could do just a bunch of leisure stuff. Well, could do that here real easy. Longer, more frequent droughts and bad wet water. I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For hard mode, yes. Shorter gaps in between cooldown periods. 40% of bad water. 60% of droughts in terms of events. Yeah. Yep, you're right on the money. You are right on the money. We did the dance hall. Oh, was the dance hall and the agora all maxed out? No. We could use 2 more easily. Yeah. We're gonna work on that. Oh. Oh, that's where that is. And an aquifer? Yeah, so let's get this tidied up real fast. Unreal with me, but nice. Hope you did all the levels. We had a couple players that didn't have like a ton of time to game anyway. It was just a, hey, if we don't know what else to do, here's Unrailed. And that's kind of how that went down. Not a bad thing at all. Just we didn't really get super duper far. It's still kind of alright. Yeah, did you have a good weekend though? I hope you did. Takes care of that, and I could demo most, if not all this. We could put in another dance hall and all that other stuff. How's this coming along? Yeah, it's already got about 10% of the product, so that's good. Good, good. It's good. Good, it's good, good. This can all get flatlined. Just for ease of building's sake, I'm going to raise this to this level. Just because then the engineers can just build this all the way because it's already at the right height. That. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Work on that. 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 Perfect. If we want to mess with the aquifer, we super can. The aquifer will not be doing anything until we say so. So is this 2s and 3s? It smells like 2s and 3s to me. Oh, let's, Yep, that's not needed. And This is not needed. That's not needed. That one was needed. Dang it. Dang it to dang it to dang it. That one's needed. It happens. Demolish a building and place an identical one in a place. Hold on. I gotta. I wanna. Where's that achievement? It happens. Demolish a building and place an identical one in its place right afterwards. Aw. I'm glad that's an achievement. Oh, boy. That's funny. Was across the country more or less, but that's in the U.S. terms just a trip to a local Walmart. That's not untrue, considering I live in a town that doesn't have a grocery store. So, yeah, not that I'd go to Walmart specifically, but yes. I understand exactly what you're getting at. It happens. Hey, don't feel bad. You're just a bad gamer. Kind of a vibe. Okay, what were you saying, Cobalt? I'm sorry. Is what for bad water? I wasn't paying attention. And then we are just gonna... We can wall this off and use it later if we want. If we don't, no problem. If we do, we do. But it's one less thing I gotta worry about. Okay, I'm gonna set this to lower priority so we get other projects done first. Yes, there is. Right here, bad tide drains. When bad water happens, that's when these kick off. And the only reason I built this high was so you could easily walk over and do it, because beavers can build infinitely down, but not infinitely up. Actually, I don't need all this. This is a waste. Time, tools, materials. You'll be able to get those. If you can, awesome. If not, whatever. No, it's all good, man. We all learn together. We're all smarter together. We all learn together. No worries. Okay, so if that's 3, that's 2, must be 1. And this is double. Okay, yep, we're good. And single dingle dynamite. Trizamite, single dingle dynamite. Single dingle dynamite. Here is this. I know why the happiness is changing. It's because I have not reduced the work shift hours. The beavers aren't given enough time to go relax, so the number starts to slip a bit. Yeah, longer rest period, more time to eat and drink, and then more time to actually enjoy that energy by dancing. So now the number just skyrocketed. Are you still alive? Gosh, I hope so. How was your duck takeout that you had like 2 days ago or something? I don't remember. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Gosh, memory is bad when I am hungry, and I'm hungry all the time. Ba-dum-bum. Let's see here. Is Joker still here? I got another answer to chill games. We had someone here named Joker about, 2 hours ago was like, hey, I'm looking for some chill farming games. I was actually able to build a bit of a list, but I got another entry if they're still here. There's another one called No Place Like Home. Oh, I see what's wrong there. Here's another one. No Place Like Home. Rhythm and Twine, welcome! The ad says to bite into a Snickers. Unfortunately, I slept through their entire open time. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm glad you got some rest. That's some core componentry right there. Farming Simulator... Yep, I've got that in the list. Yeah, they popped out and they're like, I'm looking for chill farming games. And I was like, I don't... Unless we're talking about Stardew Valley, I don't do that. I'm not saying that's bad. We're out of my wheelhouse. So I just asked everyone here, I'm like, who's got some chill farming games, huh? Who's got some stuff up their sleeves? Let's pop out some magic. We got a good list going on. I've added it to the Discord, but yeah, it's just so what was it? It was Ranch Simulator, Farm Manager 2021, Farming Simulator 25, Sunhaven, No Place Like Home was the running list of all that. Alright, you know what? I still don't understand how trade works in that game. And the last time I had somebody sit me down like a child and try to explain it to me was EU4. And I'm like, how does trade work? And they're like, well, it trickles upstream. And I'm like, what does that specifically mean? Like, there's trade nodes. And the trade nodes hold a certain place in the trade river. And it goes upstream. And I'm like, okay. That doesn't answer any of my questions. It still doesn't help me answer any of my questions. It was just so difficult for me to understand how it works, and I'm like, I don't even know, man. I saw Lightyear Frontier. I'll add that to the list. It didn't grab me because I think whoever talked to me about it first was like, you like mech games, right? I'm like, I love mech games. Mech Warrior, Mech Commander. I'm currently playing Phantom Brigade. If it's a mech game, I will play it. Even if it's a bad mech game, I'll probably play it. And so they were like, here's Lightyear Frontier, if this is the game I'm thinking of. And they're like, it's got mechs. And I'm like, oh, cool, use mechs for farming stuff. That's neat. And then I look a little bit further and I'm like, oh, this isn't a mech game. This is a farming game with mechs. And I'm not trying to be a real ding-dong about it. But that was like, yeah, okay, this is the game I thought of. Okay. I'll still add it, though. So it does look cool. But it doesn't really tickle the mech part of my brain. It's almost like saying, like, hey, you like farming games, right? And I'd be like, I like farming games. Yeah, I love farming. For example, I love farming games. And the person saying, well, in order to eat the stuff you grow, you need to grill it, right? And I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Some heat treating would make sure that food is edible. Where's this going? And they'd be like, well, here's Restaurant Simulator. And I'm like, this is not farming. You have to farm to get to this point, yes, but this is not farming. But yeah, so that's maybe why like I've got sour notes in my mind about it, because I got real excited. You want to play a mech game with me? Oh, this isn't a mech game. Sad. But no, I will take a better look at that. Thank you for that, Rhythm and Twine. Appreciate it. If anyone has like recommendations and they really enjoy a game, I'm happy to look at it. Yeah, now that the beavers aren't working overtime, happiness is in the 24s. There's a 26 down. There's a 28 down here. You gotta share your weed. 29, dude. You gotta share your weed. That's the one rule about Beaver Fight Club. You gotta share the weed. Okay, so we've got some time. The mech in there helps the player carry more stuff. It's relaxed, status stuff, not so recently. Okay, that's fair. Have you seen Car Mechanic Simulator? I have a story about that. One of my very first things I put on YouTube was 2 games. One game was called Build a Lot 3, and one was Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. Now, Build a Lot 3 is not really a real estate game. It's a timing game themed as real estate. But it's a very simple game or whatever. But what Car Mechanic Simulator 2014 taught me was I don't know anything about cars. It took me 45 minutes to figure out where the fuel filter was. Yeah. No idea. No idea whatsoever. It was a mess. I was just like, I can't. Yeah, I know where the gas... I know how to change oil, change batteries, change tires. That I can do, no problem. I know how to change lights, headlights, backlights. Just check the manual. It's like, here are the screws. Fine. That's not difficult. But when it comes to like, oh, we have to change any part of your car that may affect whether or not your car explodes randomly or not. Nope. Nope. Not touching any of that. No. I did a series or two of Cosmeteer before the big update, which was like 3 years ago or something. 2 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I really enjoyed Cosmeteer. It was quite good. Ba 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 ba. You have to finish building that. So, can I get me some kabam? I liked Cosmeteer. The thing that maybe bugged me a little bit about it was I felt like the game scaling was a little unfriendly. So I picked it up again recently to play it, and I kind of felt like it was a little uneven. By the time I was able to get to missiles and rockets and crap, the enemy had prism crystalline ion cannons or whatever the crap they're called, and I'm like, alright. I think I'm done playing this today. Again, not a bad game. Did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it when it was like the first one, but now they've added like other ways to make money. So it's not always, oh, you're in a new sector, kill that guy. It's not always that. You can do mining. I had a lot of fun for like the first 5 hours. Because building like a mining freighter. So I built a mining freighter with some personal defense lasers or point defense whatever's on it. And that was fine enough. That was fun enough. I was having a good time with that. After that, though, it kind of felt like it was like, alright. Yeah. Oh, it's a very expensive startup. Still a lot of fun, though. But yeah, I agree. It just felt like, I think I shouldn't be in the mental state I am right now if I'm going to play this game seriously. That was it. Again, not saying this is bad. Did I just kill 2 dudes? Oh. They somehow survived? Wow, okay. Huh. I was like, I could have sworn I saw like 2 dudes over there. Alright. My heart stopped for a minute. Okay. We got a drop-off point there. So that's fine for over there access. This guy's not really necessary anymore. So we're at least going to put this thing... I don't really know, like here? Just somewhere we can get around a little bit better. Bing, bing. Oh, that kind of detracts a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, why? Okay, I don't know why I'm doing that. That's fine. Hey, new well-being high score. Look at that. I don't know how they survived. Considering in .7, I was killing beavers left and right unintentionally. I'm like, I don't know how they died. Like, I'd be like, how did you even do that? What happened? What caused this line of logic? Help me understand. I want to know. I want to know. I had no idea. And now those guys had freaking Jedi reflexes and were like, nope, 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 nope. And they just nope their way out of it. Pretty incredible, I say. Pretty incredible, I say. So this is where a new dance hall and a new agora is going to go. We'll move the campfires around a little bit, but this is all stuff I wanted to do ages ago. The claw. I don't know how they survive. I could have sworn I saw them like with 2 paws out of the door before it was da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm glad they survived, just I don't know how they survived. Oh, the chanting's happening. Oh, it's bedtime. I forgot about the chanting. This all goes away. Yeah, down to there. Perfect, thank you. Level this out a little bit, finally. Okay, do we have enough materials for all this fun, cool crap I want? Probably not. An agora is very reasonably priced. And a dance hall, also pretty dang reasonably priced. Okay, boop, boop, a doop, a doop. Gets booped. Please haul this away. The agora. Dance hall. And the rest of this is going to be campfires. So we'll put all the funtivities back. Not going to ruin anyone's funtivities. But I want to keep happiness as high as we possibly can get. Oop, okay, I'll wait till y'all are done building this stuff first. Okay. Nope, still going to wait. I'm going to be missing some beavers real frickin' fast, I think. That 2? Ooh, I need 3. Never mind. Find. Not quite. That's better. Is that everything? Ooh, that looks like everything. Awesome. Cool, there we go. That's all done. Next. Campsite. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, maybe it'll fit? Nope. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it fits perfectly. Like I planned it, which I super did not. That looks so good. Yeah, so good. Okay, so we went from what? 4 to 5. Brand new stuff. I would very reasonably expect happiness to be about the 26, 27 regularly for everybody. Does 26 get us? 25 was the last tier. 30 is the next tier. Okay. Perfect. After all this, we're going to crank this back on to maximum production and pretty much just plow through that for the rest of the game, really. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that the dance halls... I don't like that that's so close to fire. Oh, man. Somebody could get this guy, and then we're pretty much done sculpting for a while. To be honest, I've depleted a lot of my demolitions. Get that out of there, that'd be great. And get this one too, please, before you're stuck. Yeah, neat. There's a strong chance I'm not going to build that. Water cisterns are all full again. I might actually add some more water storage for giggles. Can we fit? It all fits perfectly. Oh my god. Leave it like that. Cool. Okay. Have we gotten some spatter dock yet? 73%. I'm going to say probably no. That's fine. Does this cost planks, gears? Oh, it does cost metal. Boo. Metal is probably the one thing I'm pretty unsure as to whether or not I'm going to have any left to finish the project. Let's do a quick check here. I need 2,000 gears. So 1,600 gears. I have 100. Treated planks. We have 400 and some change. Metal. We have about 700. We also have 1,100 scrap metal, which should be more than enough. I needed gears. Yeah, I need gears like crazy. But we have a lot of planks, so we could turn those all on. Might convert this plank into a gear, but I'm not sure yet. You're not... We're paused. Oh, I was just so out of planks, I think. How's our sap tapping? How's that going? We have 21 sap right now. Really need more regular pine trees then. Metal is infinite. When you start the game, you get these ruins that you can scrap down. And the ruins are just worth scrap metal, and scrap metal turns into regular metal through this means. There are these ruins. I find one. There is like a deep drilling site here. And what you build on top of this is a mine. And this takes that lacquered wood, treated wood, whatever it's called, and you get scrap metal out of it. So it is a way to get more metal. The reality of the situation is I'm playing on normal difficulty, and I can complete the game, because I really want to move on to hard mode now. We played this one so I could understand some of the mechanics of 1.x, but realistically, if we were playing hard mode or whatever, and I really needed to count all my metal and be really, really cautious on everything, then yeah, it would make perfect sense that I would dig into those mines, yeah. But I just don't need to. Did I forget to set all these? I did. These should be the centers of food. So it's infinite with effort. You're supposed to be... Yep, you are. Awesome. Okay, how is everyone's happiness now? They love that lantern. Oh, I could use more beaver statues. Beaver statues are pretty cheap. Detailer, Lido, Carousel, Fun Pit, Mud Pit. Okay, those are maxed out. Awesome. Contemplation spots and beaver busts. What are we talking about for that? Nope. These are decoration? No, here it is. It's just logs. It's a little bit of logs and planks. But the idea is if we can get it where a lot of folks are going to pass through, that's where the real happiness happens. Hip happen happiness. So putting this guy here, huge win. Here, huge win, yeah. I'll be figuring out how we can stash one right here. Would be a huge win. The guarantee we get all the folks coming in and coming out of the fields. There. And let's see, how would this design look? Doesn't have to be fancy, but like another 5 or 10% movement speed is dope. The kids may say. Ooh. No? Ration. And this one's going to be a little weirder because I did not build these same. But the effect is going to be the same. The result's going to be the same. Where I'm going to put it is going to be just the same. Okay. Anywhere else I want to put this? I think we've got a majority, if not everyone, in the homes. Should handle... I think that should handle everything. I'm fine with those two being out there. I don't mind adding a little street decoration. That's going to be a bunch of lumber. How is our lumber coming along, anyway? Oh. Oh, God. Did I forget to... Did I forget? I did... The forests of this game will thrive because I forget to declare that you can go harvest them. Oh, our spatterdock. Look at that. Oh, so good. You gonna grill some up? Yeah, man. It does not take long, that is for sure. Cool. Another food source. Hey, new well-being. Awesome. Building lacks goods. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. That's gonna be a while, friend. You're gonna have to relax on that. It's gonna be a while. We are making some good progress here, though. Yeah, now that I've got more of the trees ready to party. Cool. Now it's a bad tide. I'm gonna manually pause these up. This is enough water for our whole colony for, I don't know, a week? 2 weeks? There's no point in me pulling more water out of the lake and river bits if I want to still use it for foodstuffs, right? Fairly delicate balance and all that. Do this. Let's get this harvested as quickly as we can. Hey, new well-being high score. Is it cause of grilled who's a whatsery? Beaver statues going up. Campfire is almost at maximum. That's dope. Oh, this is going to be worth 2. That's awesome. Man, who doesn't love some grilled stuff? Also, why can't you grill carrots? Grilled carrots are incredible. Yum, 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 yum. So good. So good. Our food is starting to tip and dip a little bit. Oh, I bet you any money I know why. It's because we don't have enough logs. Supply, obtain, empty. Yeah. I think that's exactly what's going on. We need more logs. I'm not really worried about the food supply, like I said. We have how many potatoes? And we have a bunch of potatoes not being harvested. Carrots are a little light. Oh no, carrots are full. Yeah, it's just potatoes. That's the deal. From what I understand, the beavers will eat the best quality food stuff in the hierarchy. Like, they'll only eat berries if there's... Why are you guys coming all the way here? Are these buckets not full? Oh, for gosh sake. Yep, they are not. Like, why are you still coming all the way here for water? That's dumb. What was I trying to... So, the berries... I always stash berries, especially in the beginning of the game. It's very low physical maintenance. You plant it, it's got a very high drought resistance. The harvest rate is really poor. Because I think you get 1 berry or 2 berries every 12 days or something. 3 berries every 12 days, which is rough for an early game crop. But I chuck down a warehouse, I sugar stash that, and be like, we have extra. If we need it, we have it. And that's the important thing. I am going to set up another grill house. No. No, it's just logs that are the problem. Alright, well, stockpile as you can. It's coming along. Oh, we're more than a quarter way done in delivery. That's cool. Now, what I forgot to do a screenshot. Ah, dang it. Alright, that's fine. Another raid? No way. Holy cow. Henry! How are you, friend? So Henry UMC. There we go. Henry, I believe, raided us first, and then we hung out with them a bunch during their streams. Henry, let me talk to you a little bit about Henry. Really enjoy their Minecraft work. They do a really good job. I guess in comedy, this is like working the crowd, like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Hey, you doing all right? Hey, tell me something. Hey, that's awesome. Like, that whole engagement with everybody is really freaking cool. Like, excuse my language, but freaking freak. I do really enjoy it. Whenever I can, check out Henry's streams. And it's not like I just chill. Like, I'm usually working on something else. I'm usually doing something else or whatever, but it's really nice to just be, you know, around. And Henry's a good bloke. I don't know really what else to say. Be sure to check them out the next time they stream and everything. Yeah. They got their own viewer rewards thing going on. It's really cool. I don't want to spoil anything, but I do recommend you give them a check out for sure. Yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a good time. No complaints, no arguments. There you go. Minecraft can be a real lot of fun, right? Minecraft can be an absolute blast. Yeah. Keita Joe, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We finished all that mantle. I just finished a mod pack called Techopolis in Minecraft. It took 2 months, and I'm done, and I'm not playing Minecraft for a while. It's something that I really enjoy in spurts. I can't just pick it up and play it for too long. I'm just like, alright, I want to not look for diamonds today. Can we do that? That'd be great. Yes, absolutely. The Ocean Monument. I'll be honest with you, this is gonna sound weird, but I don't know what the Ocean Monument is. Aside from when you mentioned it, I looked it up and I'm like, oh man, and there's a Guardian too, and there's all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah. Oh, if you're here, Cobalt, this is what happens. So yeah, welcome everybody. Oh, sorry, just want to make sure that if Cobalt will still hear this talk, because he had some questions about this. Let me talk about myself for just a second. My name is JohnMegacycle. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of games. Automation, factory, builders, survival, kind of my jam. I'll play a first-person shooter, but I'm not very good at it. My reaction speed is not as spry as it used to be. I like to talk. Ooh, man, geez, yeah, right? Call it right away. I do like to talk. I play video games as a form of therapy. I find this really helpful for my mental state to play a game and talk out what I'm doing and interact and this kind of thing. So this really helps me kind of even out. Whenever I feel anxious or stressed, I like to keep my mind engaged, and this is how I choose to do it. Sudoku is fine. Sudoku is fine, but after a while I'm just like, alright, I can't read numbers anymore. This is too much for my primitive, smooth lizard brain. What else? Sorry if you hear a cat meowing. He thinks it's dinner time, and it kind of is, but not quite yet. Ida Joe, welcome very for the follow. Yes, welcome very for the thank you for the follow. Welcome very for the follow. Even when I'm currently unemployed because the economy here is silly pants. But even when I had a job, I really like to play games because it gives me a sense of control. I was a project manager and a people manager at my job, and the thing is, like, everything always seems so out of control. So gaming is like the one thing that made me feel like I controlled anything, or anything made any sense or anything like that. So that's what was important. Oh, a little bit of corruption. Boo. So yeah, gaming's a lot of fun for me, and I hope we can teach each other some stuff on the way. Feel free to speak up, ask any questions. Hey, why are you doing that? Hey, I'll tell you why. And if there's anything like, hey, if you got advice for me, let me know. If I'm ready for some advice, you know, we'll teach each other stuff as we hang out and game and stuff. So I always kind of feel that we as a people, we as a culture, we as humans are stronger together. And that's how we operate, right? So if there's something obvious, it's like, hey, man, you're doing that wrong. It's like, hey, speak up, let me know. Yeah, worst case is I'll say, oh, that's a good point, but I'll do it my way. You know, that's the worst case that's going to happen. But it could be something kind of critical I missed, so LMK, let me know. First time I rated you, you're playing Minecraft if I remember, and I usually watch only Minecraft content, but for some reason I keep coming back, even when you don't play Minecraft. Aw, that is so sweet. Thank you, Henry. Aw, blush. Aw. I feel that also unemployed is tough out there. Glad streaming is therapeutic. Yes, thank you. I started doing YouTube, recordings for YouTube about 13 years ago. And way back when I was like, man, if this could pay my bills, that would be great. I'd love it if it could just like pay some bills. Like, I'm not looking to be a multi-gajillionaire. But if it could pay like my internet bill, my cell phone bill, I'd be pretty happy about that. And then as it went on, I'm like, I kind of find like I'm really doing this for me. I'm not really doing this for, like, what money? I'll tell you right now how much I'm getting off YouTube. It is... This month I will make $18. Wee. So, I came to terms early that I was doing it for myself. That's what really helped, so... I'm in retail management looking for a few site locations. Playing stream Minecraft because it helps me switch off from work. Yes, agreed. 100% with that. And it just makes you feel like everything makes sense. Like you A, have control, and B, even if you lose, it's like, well, why did I just die right now? Oh, they have better defense. Oh, that makes sense. They were taking less damage. Okay, I get it now. But like when it really comes down to it, like I worked in corporate and it stunk because like, oh, we're gonna buy a new product. Why? The one we're using doesn't work. Well, no, it doesn't. Wait, yes it does. It's been working for us for like 12 years. Why are you going to change it? Oh, because this new one's cheaper. And I'm like, do you have any idea how long it's going to take to switch over to the new product, get everyone trained, purchasing, installing it on servers? Did you think about any of that? No? Of course you didn't. Cool. So, you know, it's just like, oh, it's just so out of control. But it feels good gaming because it's like, if I lose, I understand why I lost. Cool. No problem. Sorry. Dolly Pero, welcome to the stream. I agree with gaming helps me calm down. Yes, same. 100%. I'm in the same boat. Because, like, I'll get frustrated because a situation's frustrating. And I'm not going to kick a dog to the moon or something. I'm not going to kick a dog to the moon or anything. But it's just like, man, I need some stability right now in my brain meats, and this doesn't. $18 might get you some fast food. That's valid. Don't get me started on new solutions implementation. Kira, good day. How you doing? We're gonna buy a new product. Why? Because it's new, that's why. And not even because it's new. They look at the dollar of the licensing, right? It's like, well, the stuff we got now, we pay $100,000 a year for licensing. This new stuff is $50,000. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm guaranteeing you the training, the 15 people that use this system, the downtimes, the outages, the reworking it into our current system, the installing it on new servers, that bundle, that money you're thinking right now is not $50,000. That is $500,000. Easy. With all the people that don't know how to use the new system and everything, it's like, man, you are not... This is not braining you very good. Not trying to be rude, but this is not my first OK Corral Rodeo style. I know what's up. This is not going to help, but... Yeah, so sorry, I get on a bit of ranties. Been on YouTube for 2 years, still not monetized. YouTube is tough for me. Twitch is more fun. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the main thing I do with the YouTube stuff now is I'm recording while I'm streaming right now. So I stream for 8 hours, so I break it down into 2 4-hour recordings, I throw them at YouTube, and then YouTube keeps it forever, right? My problem is when I do stuff on Twitch, it kind of... I love this. This interaction is great, but the problem that gets my goats is just, it's been 2 weeks. I need to free up hard drive space. Go away. And it's like, I get why that happens. I don't like that happens. And I realize it's within my control to change that. So that's where that's at. Yeah, but the 50K. But what about the 50K? Are you getting paid the 50K? Is that going into your pocket? Do I smell embezzlement? Because this conversation is starting to smell like embezzle burglary. Embezzle, burglar, arson. Oh, let's make a new crime. Embezzlement, burglary, and arson. Embezzle, burger, arsonry. This is smelling a lot like embezzle, burger, arsonry. Oh, my blood sugar's low and I'm feeling it really badly. Embezzle burgers? Yeah, when you work at a fast food joint and you steal burgers on the side, embezzle burger, and then it's like, you know what, I don't want to work here anymore, and then you just leave the gas on and leave. Embezzle burger arsonry? Whatever. I have a meeting tomorrow about spinning up some infrastructure with some figures of people. I'm calling a powder keg meeting already for the entirety. Yeah. Cobalt, my offer still stands, friend. You can give me the phone and I'll speak very positively on your behalf. Also, sass some people, because I'm the oldest of 8 and I take very little guff. my guffometer is minimal. Oh, did I go too far? Wait. What am I doing? Yes, I went one too far. Oh, no! Oh, no, bro! Yeah, that's it. Embezzle, and arsonry. Well, now I'm hungry. Embezzle, and No. I'm gonna say some eldritch language and summon Cthulhu if I keep this up. Okay, 20%. I wanna speed this puppy up a bunch. Do we have all the materials we need? We're low on gears, which are still being made. We're low on planks. Actually, the planks and the gears all come from planks. We don't actually need any more planks. We can... Now it sounds like someone's name, right? Embezzleburger Butterby. Oh, yes. The ancient angel of the apocalypse. Embezzleburg... But, Always fun popping here, John. Need to get to bed. Yes, please. Rest well. Stay hydrated, friend. Thank you very much for the raid. Good luck in all of your endeavors. Slay your enemies. Stay hydrated. And, of course, sleep well. And Barzil... I'm going to try it a couple more times. And then someone's going to kick down my door and I'm going to get arrested. Embezzle Bergenart... Okay. No, I am going to stop now. I'm gonna say some swears that I didn't know were swears and I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh. Boy, you chose weird. Oh, okay. You guys don't have anything to do you? the whole army crew of construction is here. Okay. Oh, I know Look, I know on the face it seems like we wasted a lot of money, which we for sure did. However, it's not about the 50,000 spent or something. It's about providing the correct environment for rapid deployment. No, that's cool. It's never 50,000. I guess, where did we get... How did we get here? Oh, I bet you any money the thing is that middle manager specifically got the kickbacks for the 50K anyway, and that's why they thought, oh, what does your application do? Exactly what you already have in store, in-house. Okay. Why did we get your product? Because we can kick you back some 50 G's, brother. It's like, oh, man. It's been a while since I've been kicked 50 G's. Smells. How do they even do it? Is it still a big brown sack with a $sign on it? Is that how that works? I haven't seen DuckTales in a while, and that's how I understand money operates. There's still the heavy armored truck, right? And all the money is in big brown burlap sacks, like you're hauling sweet potatoes to sell at the market. And that's how our economy works. I bet you any money that's how that works. Where did this come from? Oh! Oh. Huh. I don't hate that happening, I don't think. Oh, and then it just... Oh, alright. Well, alright then. Oh, that's a delightful jaunt. I knew that was gonna happen, but I planned that it was gonna happen, and then I forgot it was gonna happen? I think I just went through the 7 stages of guilt right now. Or doubt, or loss, or whatever that is. Money's plastic now, huh? Is he diving into plastic coins? Oh, Scrooge McDuck? No, it's all tough metal, isn't it? Oh, it's just all credit cards, yeah. No, actually, even better, it's biometrically scanned, right? So it's probably in some foreign countries, blah 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 bonds or something. I will tell you one thing they don't teach in school, how the economy works. Or anything. Okay, well that's dope. We got another source of, H2O. Alright, that was a happy accident. How's this coming along? It's a coming. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because I forgot who asked. But the question was, can we throw more builders at it? We're gonna see if we can throw more builders at it. Considering how flippity-floppity the market is, I don't trust any of that stuff. Because this year alone, there was someone that shorted the market, made $80 million. It's like, how do you do that? How is that allowed? How is that even able to be a thing? Come on. Okay, so... way more builders unions. We have plenty of... Do I have the gears running? Yeah, they are running. Pretty full tilt. So we're going to see if we can just sprinkle more builders on this. I thought my original idea of it was you could only have, like, 10 workers, and someone else said, yeah, building a wonder takes a while. So I'm just going to throw all the builders guilds at it and see if we get any farther. Okay, no one's helping. I didn't see anyone freshly... Oh, those are haulers. Alright. You can't throw more builders at it. Yeah, okay, you can't throw more builders at it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need more builders. What do you enjoy about Sims? Just to be certain we're talking about the same thing, like Sim City? I don't play Sims like I don't play The Sims. To be fair. Sorry, just to be clear. Oh, simulator. Oh, sorry. I think there's some simulator games that really do a really good job of... Oh, God. Like, the farming simulator ones are pretty fun. I like those. I just don't play them. I did play recently with someone the restaurant... fast food simulator. Thing is, I worked in fast food for 4 years, so the genre and the idea doesn't interest me. Like, I mean, I've been yelled at by a privileged individual that it's like, my burger's not as hot as I would expect it to be, and I'd be like, how hot do you expect your burger to be? Hotter than this? And I'm like, well, this is a great conversation, thank you. But playing simulator games like that is actually quite fun if you've got like friends and you're kind of like, you're all fighting the same fight kind of a thing, you know? Like that kind of a thing. That makes it kind of fun, but like as a solo player doing a fast food simulator game, it'd just be like, ugh, this is work. And I'm unemployed, and I feel like I just pulled a double. I should be paid. Someone should be compensating me for my efforts. But that's not how it works. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about like the game called The Sims. Overcooked and stuff is fun. If you have friends. Well, there's the problem. Well, we could be friends. We have I run a Discord gaming community. Just throw it up in case anyone's interested. Discord. I host some game servers. The game community is Megacycle Entertainment. So, yeah. Anything? I host a couple of Minecraft servers. We do open TTD tournaments every so often. I got some Factorio servers. I got a bunch of servers. And, yeah. Just throw it out there in case anyone wants to join or say hi or whatever. Oh my goodness. Sounds good. No rush. The plan for the rest of today's stream is we're going to launch the rocket. And, oh, little stutter there. We're going to launch the rocket, and that's going to wrap it up for today. As far as things go, our power is low. How much are we actually consuming? I do want to watch this overnight, but it looks like we're actually hitting the bottom in terms of power reserve, which is unfortunate. We do have this industry running pretty hard. What I could easily do is add more wind. I don't really see why not. Let's pause for a second here. This would come out like this. Do it like this to make it kind of easy on ourselves. Something like that. Now, for Pawa... Love how dense this turned into... Oh, we're once... Wait, is this whole thing one square? No, it's not. Oof, I was like, is this whole thing one square off? Oh, I'm gonna be sad. The heck? Oh, the top of it blocks. Okay. Well, I'm delighted I checked that. Because that's not how any of that works. Okay, so we're gonna need a different... Oh, brother. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a different power option. It's all connected. Oh, wait. How come you say 400? This guy's not even connected. Are you kidding? Aw, you dumb butts. The gears are turning, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, that's just cranking on power. The freaking thing's not even connected. Aw, cheese butts, man. Can anyone? That's 400 whatever's of power I haven't been able to tippity tap. Is this even connected? This... Oh, it is. It is, yeah. Because reading network power supply. Oh man! Who's a dummy? I'm a dummy. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's 400 more horsepower we have. Frickin' dumb. Frickin' the dummy. That's... Sometimes I don't like myself. More often than not, I don't like myself. That was so stupid. Why is our power so bad? Looks at unplugged outlet. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, these things happen. You understand. These things happen. Also, I was hoping this was going to produce a bit more ka-chow, but it's not producing any more ka-chow. Landscaping. 3? How high are we? 3? Yeah, let's go down to 3. Something like that right there looks good. That right there looks good, and that right there looks good. 2. I'm doubtful this water is going to be a problem. I just bit my tongue. I doubt that's going to be an issue, but I do want a new natural barrier to be built. 41%. We need let's say 300 more metal blocks. We've got it. We need another 1,000 treated planks. We've got it. We need another 1,000 gears. We've got it. Nice. Oh, treated planks. Oh, I read that way wrong. Yeah, it looks like our big problem is going to be pine again. Thought I planted all this. No! I'm bad at video games. Which is fine. Oh, we had a bunch of folks just join the Discord. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you accept the rules, which are basically don't be a ding-dong. That is the brunt of that. What is this? Gears, mostly? Gears, planks, and metal. So we're not going to do that for right now, but it's paused. So it is readily available. Nice. Okay, that's all done and looking good. I'm trying to think if there's any other real projects I want to accomplish. Oh, our power reserves don't last minutes. That's awful. Yeah, whatever's extra, the construction crew. Finish all that. Can I get a ladder here? Thanks. More dynamite there. Clear all this out. Give us a bit of room. So instead of no wind... Oh. Yeah, we are not... Yeah, we're not doing good. What else can I do for this whole power thing? Well, water wheels, right? We can tippity-tap on some water wheel action here. This faction doesn't have the strongest water wheel capability. We have water wheel, which is 270, which isn't bad. It's not the ginormous wheel, though. Where's it coming from? There? And then flowing down there? Sure. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that. We'll get a bit of room here, and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, definitely one of the... It was... Well, shishashu. I'm nailing the whole English lesson here. The thing is, we're out of treated planks. Or we're soon to be. We have 126. That's not bad. First gut reaction is check the production. And we are low on power for about 4-ish hours of the day. The thing about that ultimately is we're out of the pine tar. So it's not even the production that's a problem, it's the raw materials. Kind of the same thing it usually is I just keep running out of the pine stuff because it also takes a while to make. Nope. I want this. Thank you. There you go. Just make sure you can get everything. Knock this out, add more power. It's effectively paper, planks, and logs, isn't it? For the power. Oh, it's also gears. No. Oh. Why is it also gears? My arch nemesis. Wheels. Wheels in general. Ah. You got me. Alright. How high is this? I'd like to add a little more battery power. Oh, it's already at the bottom. Okay. Well, that ended that. I was going to demolish this lantern and put more power down there. But that's not going to help, is it? Okay. This game is just so chill. Oh, I didn't get notified about that ad break. Man. Sometimes I get notified, and then it's also late. Sometimes I just don't get told at all. You build mountains. You can. For real, for real. Near the mid to late game in the tech tree, you get this guy. It's a dirt excavator. It allows you to drill for dirt. Even if it reaches the very bottom of the world, it'll keep producing dirt. Then dirt just looks like this. Yeah, you can build whatever you want, really. Mountain it up. Sure. Yeah. It's a little squiffy when it comes to, like, if you want to do a land bridge. The way in which you can do, like, a land bridge is you do this. And then what you can do is you can demolish this. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it will. But what you do is you build it out like that. And then you could use what's called a tunnel. And then you demo this out, and then it puts planks in its own spot or whatever. Or you could just do like this. But yeah, if you want to do some cool stuff like that, you can also tunnel, as aforementioned. So if we want to dig in, let's say like this. You get the tunnel guy, and you just go right through. Brip. You don't have to go in a straight line. You can turn and do areas and everything. And what it'll do is they'll take explosives, they'll blow out the bit, and then they'll put this platform in its place. That's how that works. Now you can just delete the platform. So I haven't really done a whole lot of testing in terms of structure tolerance, maybe is the way to say it. Like in Minecraft, it's really easy how structure tolerance works, right? It's either dirt or gravel, and those fall, and everything else stays in place. Now, I haven't played like proper Minecraft in a very long time. Like I said, I beat a mod pack about 2-3 weeks ago now, something like that. I beat the Techopolis Minecraft mod pack, and that was fun. But, like, I haven't played practical Minecraft in so long, I wouldn't even know if they've added new stuff. Maybe there's stuff that just floats. But yeah, once you place a block, it stays there. This one has some areas where it just hangs naturally. So in the map editor, there are natural... You can build these natural overhangs like this. That's not a problem. I thought there was another natural overhang I could show. For this, what I did was I built some dams. And dams just have a little gap in top, so you can keep the majority of the water inside the base. Not all of it, though. But then I put this on top of it, and that works just as well. That keeps the water level mostly where it should be. It also keeps everything nice and flowing. It doesn't have to flow. I could lock it up. But now that this is happening, I don't know if I need to. We could also do something called a sluice. And a sluice works the opposite of a dam. It will stop pushing water when the water on the other side reaches a certain height, so it prevents internal flooding. You'd have a bunch of sluices all over the place, and you could say, only push when there's so little water on the other side. What I'm using sluices now mostly for is you can also use them for automatic closing of gates when there's too much contamination. So that's kind of the idea about that. So, if there's too much of the bad water, that can help. Sluices can help lock that up. So I rambled a bit there, but I hope that somewhat answered your question. Ooh, this is more or less ready. Cool. That's pretty easy. Okay. I have tons of planks. Planks are a nil issue. What I wouldn't mind to do is get a few more power generators on. Oh, I didn't look at the power thing like I wanted to. This will be fine. Okay, those numbers are correct. Oh, we've got plenty of battery now. All the industry does look like it's working, too. Okay, so we're going to end a workday at about 3,200, let's say. Oh, dude, that was right on the money. What did it end on? 3206? Holy cow, that was close. Now we have 8 hours of no work happening. So we have 2 geotherms. I'm so amazed how you densified everything. Well, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Honestly, aside from the whole survival aspects, as long as the game's got good building bones, I think it's a real winner. And I'll stand by what I said before. I really genuinely think that this game is really solid for folks that might be veterans of the genre. Or this might be your first look into automation, this kind of a game. I really think it's good. I like it a lot, yeah. That's not what I want. Let's see here. Is it a 2 gap? I forgot how many... Here, just to be easier. I forgot. I think the gap is 2. It is 2. Okay. So. I'm not sure how I want to do this. This is going to be really annoying if I don't just make this quick. We'll do that. That. Oh, we don't... Oh! They're just working... Oh, they're just coming right through the bottom. Okay, never mind. You still need this, though. Ah, okay. Not even gonna ask. And that connects like that. Considering this isn't the first kind of game like this I've played, and I'm really enjoying myself, kind of stands true about the playability of the game. I know, like, after we beat it a couple times, it's gonna be like, well, I kind of beat it. What's the point of playing again? But I'm really actually looking forward to hard mode. Oh, that got built pretty quick, actually. Ah. Sounds like Wisdom Dog. Bah. Pataka. Pataka. A new Wisdom Dog dropped today? Didn't feel the same. Gonna say it like that. Didn't feel the same. Oh, gosh. Forgot to employ... The builders' huts are full by default. Oh, gosh. I just doubled our haulers. Neat. The Builders Guild is full by default. The Haulers Guild has to be set. Ooh. Hold on. I see a little nugget right there. If y'all can get that out of the way. Get out of there, screen. Thanks. Cobalt, did I show you this? You can put banners now. And you can feed it a logo. And I fed it my logo. I really like how the blue clashes with the yellow and the brown, really. I like it a lot. I didn't want it everywhere, but like two spaces, pretty good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. How'd you get it in your logo? Oh, it's just it just asks for a graphics file. And that's it. Decoration, banner, paste it. Custom patterns, browse. And there's a folder that pops up, and I just chucked the old ME in there. That's it. Yeah, very cool. It's the little stuff. It's little stuff. It's super, super cool. Oh, there we go. We got 3 online already. Oh, now you're kicking it style. We're actually making more power than we're consuming. Finally. Finally. Yeah, and now that it's nighttime, zoom. Excellent. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. That makes me feel a lot better. I think lessons learned. I should have put these on the outside over here instead of in the very middle. I don't regret what I did. It's just, you know, now that I've did it, now I understand it a little bit differently. That's kind of the fun of this. This is our 3rd playthrough. We beat it as the Folk Tales on normal in .7. Then we beat it as the Iron Teeth on normal in .7. We're now playing as a Folk Tale on normal on 1.0. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to all that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. But I'm really glad we started to learn how to compact everything down. Because, like I said, I guess I haven't shown it off lately. Or maybe I have. Take a small detour. I want to show you a different save I'm working on that is hard mode. Called Cliffs Hard. And the cliff face, I think is the name of the entire map, is tiny. It's 100 and... No, it's not. I think it's like 50 by 100 or something. It is tiny. So here's the map. There's the whole map right there. And I've had 2 mass extinction events. It's been really tough. But we've gone from like 80 workers to 2 and 60 workers to 4 and everything. Oof, it was rough. But yeah, that gives you an idea of something I've been trying to learn a little bit this way as well. A lot of fun though. A lot of fun though. I'm gonna sneak away. Thanks for the stream. See you another day. Yeah, absolutely, Poil. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one, friend. Oh my goodness gracious. I think you'd also be better off putting all those multi-level districts with their backs against each other. Or it's one-line corridor. That seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems very reasonable. I still don't have any gears I can really spend. Also with the iron, though. We got excess logs now. Might as well spend them. We have a lot of storage. I built this with a lot of storage. 2,000 logs, 2,000 planks, 800 gears, 400 paper. We're going to need a bunch of paper for the final event. The final event, I think, requires 500 elixir. Ether? Extract. I'll never get it. It's fine. I think it needs a 500 extract and 500 paper. This holds what, 300? If I delete it and add a big one... Funny? Funny. But it's going to be a while until we can get everything built, so might as well. There might be a pile of... Yeah, there you go. It's just a... How a liquid can be pile on the ground is a mystery to me. Yeah, this one would have really facilitated in underground stuff, but I felt there wasn't a need. The need from the Iron Teeth was necessary because their pumps are weaker, but longer. For the Folktale, their pumps are a lot stronger. So you might have noticed that in our last save, we had that main river, but it was also my power. And because of that, I needed an alternative source of water just sugar stashed away so we would have it. So that's what was necessary about that cistern for some underground stuff. Also the zoom tubes. Hubs? Whatever they were called. Tubeway. The tubeway also required a lot of underground work. For these guys, we did not start with a rolling river, so I didn't really have to manipulate it at all. This was actually a really good lesson into 1.x about how the game has been like, there's always a running river all the time, but that wasn't the case this time. There was just less I needed to do, really. Yeah. I think if I have to draw any conclusions, there was just a lot less work I had to do. Whereas that one had a lot of different heights, but this map was mostly flat. There really wasn't a lot going on. So yeah, that's a well-noted moment there. There's just literally not a lot to do. Oh, this is just zooming. I wonder what happened if your gameplay if you had a summer and a winter. The candlelight. Oh gosh, I have no idea. Yeah, this game doesn't really do anything about seasons, which would be actually really interesting in general. Gosh, you can't do farming regardless of how the water is flowing. So realistically, right now there's like three events: normal, bad water, drought. So those all manipulate water. But I would almost love to see is like, yeah, some temperature stuff. So maybe raining, right? So raining would mean you don't have to water your crops. Everything is watered, no matter where it is, for 2 days. Just the whole map wide. That could be a cool event. Winter would be a case where you just can't grow crops. The water might still be flowing. You can still generate power and do industry, but you can't grow anything, right? That would be a cool option. A really heavy summer might be, hey, your crops produce 15% more because they're getting more sunlight. Yeah, I could see what you're going with here. A little bit of variety to it where I mean, that might be just too complex, but I would love to see that as a mod. Every 3 cycles or something, the season changes. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. You could also do growing seasons that way. Right now everything is very on an arbitrary day system. It takes 6 days, because the weather is static. But yeah, I could really see some variety with that. Yeah. Maybe too much. Maybe too much for a player to handle with any logic. So maybe every 6 cycles, the weather changes. Right? So 24 cycles is a full year. However you'd want to do that. But then, of course, that would greatly ruin it for hard players where the cycles are a lot tighter. Right? Oh gosh, that'd be a mess. Maybe still a really fun mess though. Yeah. Oh, you gonna be another? Oh, you gonna be another idea? Acid rain. Yeah. Because of all the bad water, when the bad water evaporates. Oh, man. That would be something. Either one does cyclic modifiers to the events if their seasons or more. Yeah. Something, or both. Yeah. Or both. Yep, there you said it. Yeah. I don't know how difficult that would be because that would change. Well, it depends on how the mods are written, right? I'd have to crack open a mod and see if you can track every 6 days or 6 cycles or however you want to do it. all still connected, right? Heck yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I could see something like that be pretty cool. And by pretty cool, maybe this is turning more and more into, like, Frostpunk or something. Maybe it's just too much. I have no idea what the answer is. I could host some conversations about that. Yeah, that'd be neat. Okay, looks like we're getting our elixir game back on. Looks like we got all the stuff. Yep, this just has to go ham. Looks like we've got enough lumber ready, so that's cool. Yep, everything's looking real sharp. Yep, it's got... Oh, I guess I gotta calculate how many materials are on site versus the percent. 1320, 1336, 1337. That's divided by 5,500. So, in this case, again, we have 73% of the materials on site. But it has to get built. So we're halfway through it being materials delivered and built. We're about 15% off materials delivered or whatever. So, even if we delivered nothing else for the next 12 days or whatever, that's just going to keep swimming. I guess figurative and literal sense on swimming. How the light flickers. Oh, it kind of, yeah, it flickers as is. Yeah, okay. I was like, I wonder if it's just the camera thing. Yeah. I would still like to play multiplayer about this with somebody. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Both separate factions, right? If the Iron Teeth could do push into industry earlier, and the Folktales push into farming earlier, I could see trading, like, potatoes, grilled potatoes or something, for planks or something. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Again, I don't really know how trade would work. I'm assuming it's going to be based on this thing. Balances goods between two connected districts. Each side workers who distribute goods between the district crossing and the rest of the district. I'm not going to build it. Oh. Okay. This just has extra workers that... oh, you're going to build it anyway. Okay, cool. Well, let's take this to its next logical conclusion. Oh, well, now you're outside of the district. This building is connected to any district center by paths. Why did the beaver cross a district? Canonically, it's to get to the other side, but... I don't know if that's how that works. No available workers in district. Okay, so you gotta migrate the workers, right? Migrate population. Oh! District... Okay. 4. Did that work? Oh, okay. Imported goods. Manage distribution. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Biscuits. This got a little more advanced. And then this. Imported goods. Can't import bad water? Import blocked by lack of storage and workplace to... Oh, okay. But this can import stuff. Bot heads, chips, arms. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can import something that is not of your faction. But the mod might fix that or change that anyway? Okay, cool. That's how it works. It's a trade market in between all the things. Neat. Okay, well, that answered all my questions. That's still really neat. All that chit-chatting kicked us another 8%? 9%? Yeah. Is there anything else I've got questions about? Oh, I never really tried the zipline beam. Oh, okay. Same as the pylon, but shaped different. Okay. Now we have the suspension bridges. Yep, that's cute. Not really anything else I've got here. Oh yeah, we also get the aquifer drill, which has to be built on an aquifer. Yep, there it is. Boop. So more water if we want it. I thought I forgot something. How are you guys getting in here, though? Oh, I think I see. This is not the kind of game I thought I was going to be playing right now. Okay, let's try this a different way. There we go. All right. I was so delighted that our power was going up, even though half of the array wasn't built. I forgot to build the other half of the array. There we go. All right. Now we've got some stuff. What are you missing? Paper, probably? Ah, gears. Yeah. If it's not gears, it's gears. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Might lurk a bit from there. No worries. Hey, Cobalt. Good luck on tomorrow's meeting. No matter what, pass or fail, you're always a winner in my book. All right. All right. Good stuff. Also sleep well when you get there. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. So it's gears. We're done with metal. That 133 metal is just gravy. Treated planks. We have 3. Cool. Yeah, it's that and gears just take a while. Meeting will be fine. Either my plan happens or my plan happens delayed. Just the people involved are terrible. No, I understand that 100%. Which is why I said you're awesome. Because no matter what, they might just be existing and want to give you a bad time. So don't take any of it personally, okay? Yep, thank you very much. Sleep well, friend. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Oh gosh, I gotta drink more water. Yeah. Just finished that. Yeah. A raid from our good friend Nedved. Thank you for that, sir. How was your stream? How did it go? Nedved Twitch. Boop. Nedved was the fine guide who walked me through much of my questions, if not all my questions, when I played Terraria for the first time about a month, 3 months ago? Gosh, it feels like it's been like years ago now. But yeah, absolutely. I do enjoy watching Nedved stream. Really playing Terraria at a high level. It's a lot of fun for sure. You finished 145. Dude, awesome. Congrats. What did you think of the whole thing? Worth it? Anything you'd change? More summoner stuff? What do you think? What's the gimmick? You know that summoner stuff? There just wasn't enough summoner stuff. Oh man. There's this controversy with whips and all kinds of things going on right now. Very good quality of life. Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Good. Yeah, tell us everything. Anything you didn't like. Summoner, very good upgrade. Alright, cool. I did enjoy playing the Summoner when I gave it a go, but I felt a bit of a hodgepodge of just other stuff worked out better for me. But good. Okay. Happy to hear that. Our power is climbing. Hot jams. Yeah, wind is very indeterminate, so there's going to be times we're not making enough and more. Though they have problems with placing the weapon progress. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. I did feel that way about some of the pickaxes and such. Yeah. When I played it, I was like, you got a new pickaxe, and then it's like, okay, well, I use this for like 6 minutes, and you want me to go to a different one right away? Alright. I'm not going to say no to an upgrade. For sure. Can I get a bunch of gears out of any of this if I just start cannibalizing my own power system? Nope. Can't get gears that way, so there's no point. Well, I'm so glad you had fun. I'm glad you beat it. That's awesome. I would like another paper storage. What are you? Paper. There you are. Ja-na-na-na-na-na-na. Paper. Maybe on the higher difficulty you have some more sense, but on classic you're progressing too fast. Agreed. I finished in 32 hours. That's awesome. On a medium map and not rushing. No, that's still really fast. That's still great, man. Awesome. I'm happy for you. Yeah, did that come through? I'm sorry. Soon to be dinner. It's soon to be dinner time. He's right. It's soon to be dinner time. I'm trying to... If it's quiet, it's because I get out of my chair. I'm trying to coax him close. Not you, Zenny. Nico. Trying to chill that boy out. It is dinner time. He just wants some snugs. He doesn't like that I'm sharing my snugs with other people, like streaming and stuff. I get it. I get it. I get it. Do we need more farmers? I kind of find it a little weird. We have a lot of carrots ready. Sounds good, the Bloom. Have a delightful rest of your night. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Yeah, these are all ready to go. Those beehives are probably just doing crackerjack on the whole thing. What was I going to talk about? Oh, let's talk about, for tomorrow. Stream is going to be delayed. I've got a couple of folks coming over. And the way in which it's going to work is their place is getting fumigated. So I said, why don't you just come on over and just hang out here as like a safe space. So they're going to do that, and I'm going to be social and stuff, hang out with them. So that's for tomorrow. If we have a stream, it's going to be delayed. Probably a few hours. I'd like to get in like 4 hours of streaming. But my IRL friends that got around here, social. Ooh, yeah, you are not wrong. Not wrong. But still. Yeah, this still doesn't say how much better the beehives are, but that's alright. Oh, we have 50 carrots. Oh, we're full on... Oh, I was looking on this column. I was looking in this column, I'm like, I don't see any carrots. Man, we are out of carrots. I didn't look here. It's like, oh yeah, we're fine. We got enough orange chompies for a while. We're fine. So yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be either canceled or delayed. I won't know until it happens. I'm assuming what's going to occur is they're going to come over. We're going to hang for like, I don't know, however long it takes to fumigate a place, like 3 hours. And then they're going to go and get lunch and then go about their merry. But the other thing that's more important about it is they've got small animals. They've got a Jack Russell Terrier, doggy, and they've got 2 cats. So they're going to be bringing them in carriers and just leaving them in the carriers like in the living room and just chilling and just hanging out. But they don't want the cats and stuff to get like, oh, what's going on over there? Lick. Oh, well, that's a problem. D it. So we don't want that. That's what's going on. Yeah. That'll be a good time. Yeah. Social with friends is good shiz. Yeah, for real. Absolutely for real. Gosh, this has been so set it and forget it. I completely forgot this was up here. Yeah, that aquifer's been too good. It's done with metal. I need 400 more treated planks and 400 more gears. Oh, I should check. Let's call it 1600, 1600, 1500 divided by 55. Oh, so we have 85 and a half of the materials there. So again, taking a look at this and I'm like, hey, these numbers are empty. That's fine. The builders can't handle another 1,000 of each material anyway. They're so cute when they're working on this banner dock. Aw. Looks so cute. This game is too cute. I can't get over it. I need a mod to like metal this up a bit, right? Someone to Warhammer 40k this thing up a bit. It's too cute. I can't handle it. Just you're not growing potatoes and carrots and stuff. You're working the bullet farm or something. I don't know. No, the game's honestly incredibly cute. Much like Cult of the Lamb. I had a friend, we were talking about it, and I'm like, I've been playing Cult of the Lamb with other friends, trying to get them involved in more gaming stuff, as like, you know, kind of pushing my social circle out a little bit. And I showed them the picture of Cult of the Lamb, and their first reaction was, this looks a little too cutesy for me, John. And I'm like, no. It's deceptively cute. Like, what does that mean? I'm like, you know how you might look at it and be like, this is too cute? You're kind of being deceived. It's not, it is cute. That's fair, but there's more to it. A little more to it. It is adorable, but stuff going on. That's a fun little thing. The ones and these, just a little more farming room, right? I don't need the space, but there's nothing else I'm doing with explosives anyway. We're going to put this on a higher priority. Now, what should happen, even though this is on... I just put that on the highest priority. If we still have workers... If we still have builders doing build projects, then that kind of tells me that the building can only take so many workers at a time. If we don't have any builders working on these explosives, then it tells me that we could always throw more builders at it. Oh, it's nighttime. I was like, this is pretty definitive. We could have thrown more builders at it. Okay. Shift begins. We do have... Okay, we have a bunch of extra builders. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. Yeah, if we had no one else available, it's like, yeah, we could have thrown more. We could have done some math on that. Let's wait till the next wave of explosives experts place the stuff. And then maybe we can see, yeah, okay, we can only take X amount of builders. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. And how many builders do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 20. Oh, so the main building can only take like 8 builders? Really? Oh, okay. Oh, now I know why it takes forever. Yeah. 8 builders seems like it. Yeah, again, not the end of the world. It's just... I always wait until I've got like 400 of each thing ready. Each material. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a good start. That's easily 20% of the main cost. And then I get in here and it's like, oh yeah, they're still going. Because, oh yeah, it takes forever to build. Now that looks nice, doesn't it? Ah, so good. So good. Let's go ahead and tidy that. Now, the reason why the builders might be taking a while is because it also takes a bunch of resources to demolish these 3 wides. Well, I will add. Gosh darn it, I will add more builders' huts. Boom and boom. And if I can throw 1 level of priority on that... Okay, cool. And I am not worried about a drought. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Bum, bum. Yeah. Anime slice of life for sure. Oh, there's the final form. Or the 80%, 75% of it. Yeah, you can see exactly what it's going to look like. So what happens is we build the thing, we load it full of workers, the workers then build the actual rocket. Oh, it's not really a rocket, it's just a lot of these kinds of games end this way. Launching a rocket is like the technological mark of superiority, and it's like if you could build a space program, hey, top notch. You've gotten to a certain point, and that's when some of these games just call it complete then, yeah. Oh, we were gonna raid... Oh gosh, we were gonna raid, Interproductions, but they are off. We're gonna have to find somebody else to raid here pretty soon, the next, like, half hour. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna go start looking for some folks. I think Nigeria or something like that had a space program once. Could have been. What was the denotation of a superpower? Like when you mastered atomic weapons or whatever? But yeah, for a lot of these games, that's the mark of scientific excellence, is if you can afford a rocket thing. The assumption is like, yeah, you've probably got like homelessness figured out, but that's not necessarily how it works for video games' sake, though. Factorio, Captain of Industry, Dyson Sphere program to an extent. But yeah, that's how this works. So once we launch this, we'll make the things, we'll launch the things. There's a bunch of guys lifting another guy in a carton rocket to train for the... I love that. I love that. That's great. Oh, that's wonderful. What are you missing? Metal? Oh, are we out of metal? 133 metal is what we have in reserve. We're done with metal. Cool. I'm not going to bother going and checking out. I'm not going to bother going to try to find more metal. Yeah, we've gotten all that done. What do we have for materials? I need 200 more gears and 300 more planks. Oh, we have a bunch of pine tar, though, so that's good. Let's take another gander at these numbers, shall we? Yeah, I still would wish for another bar that says you brought this much, but it's fine. It's not the 1800, 1700, 1500 divided by 5500 is 90%. I could have done that mental math. Yeah. So again, we're about 13% above what it takes. Now, for the final phase, we need 500 paper and 500 extract, which extract should be just chunking constantly. Yep, and it is. Awesome. And explosives. Oh, man, we've gone through some explosives. We have gone through some explosives. Where are we storing? Oh, no, that's it. And then these can hold, like, 5? Yeah. 205? Oh, it's only counting the storage. All right. I wonder what the 4 with the hammer means. $19. Is that the amount of workers? No. Oh, inside shops, maybe. Hold on. So it says 2. I bet you that 2 means inside shops. So you have 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. Yep. Okay, so the first number is how much is in a workshop. And the second number is how many is in warehouses. Got it. Okay, figured it out. I was like, in use, in progress, queued up, pending. Yeah. I didn't know you spoke binary. It's delightful. Oh, man. Is that 13? Or it's the other way around. Oh, I did? Oh. Yeah. When I get yeah, if I was going to stream for longer, I super could, but it would be like a 15-minute break to feed cats and everything. But I think 8 hours, 7 hours, right around there is good. What are we at? 7:24? Perfect. Yeah, 7-8 hours is about my sweet spot. Okay. And that's opened up for either more farming or whatever we want to do. Cap this off here. Bulldoze this. Knock this all out. Pool it all up again. Yeah. Get some real good stuff done, but no rush for any of that. I think setting up the big farming arrays is maybe my jam. I think that's maybe where I shine and enjoy it the most. Okay. Oh, are we in a drought? Oh, we're in a drought. Haha! I didn't even notice. Ah! Yep. Okay, and yeah, both the cats are now near me, reminding me very patiently that soon time for fooding will be. Do we have enough beds? We have enough beds. I thought we had a big pile of them over by our industry. I sprinkled a few in here. I don't know why I keep thinking the camera's gonna help at all. It doesn't. Keep thinking the camera's... Oh, we got some space. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. It is this guy. Okay, there's 4 more easily that no one will even see. Ooh, bulletin pole. Oh, like in London. I think? I don't think I've seen the bulletin pole like that anywhere else other than, like, the UK. Have you been injured at work? You may be eligible for compensation. Contact Sully. Is that like Better Call Saul kind of a thing? I don't know if that's the reference or not, but that's what I'm taking it as. Yeah. I guess these make sense around here. Sure. And you don't need power, do you? No. Reach average well-being of 30. Ooh. What do we get with the... That's not what I wanted. Oh. Oh! Oh, God, I forgot there were other tabs. What is this? Distribution. I don't care about that. Migration. Well-being. I don't know. Prioritized by haulers. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess you shut off because it's the one thing you supply. Okay. Power networks. Ooh. That's cool. Prioritized. Okay, neat. Warehouse. Farming. Workplaces. What is it? Oh, productivity. That's fine. Housing. Population. Okay, that's all very cool. So we just hit the 120%. Ooh. Awesome. What other achievements are there? Cure a contaminated beaver. Cover a bad water source. Reach an average well-being of 40. Build a bot. Plant 10,000 trees in a single playthrough. Reach average well-being of 50. Cap all bad water sources on the map. Well-being of 60. Reach a population of 250 beavers. Have 24-hour work time for 7 days in a row. Sky's the limit. Build a structure at the highest allowed height. Survive 50 cycles on one map. Yes, it is 325 right now. Yep. February 11th. Oh no. You might also have been able to guess my Steam username without me showing it. Oh no. Store at least 655,000 HPH using gravity batteries. Generate 10,000 HP using only water wheels. As Iron Teeth build 8 hydroponic gardens stacked on top of each other. As Folktales generate 10,000 HP only using wind turbines in a single network. As Iron Teeth have 10 tubeway stations. 500 beavers. Okay, it's the same thing all the way down. It's more beavers, more happiness, longer zip line, bigger tube zooms, that kind of a thing. That's kind of the prevailing logic there. Yeah. Easy. We'll get there eventually. I'm not like an achievement hunter at all. My personal 2 cents about it is like achievements are nice, but they don't give you anything. Same thing with like cosmetics. Like if I'm playing a game and it's like we unlock cosmetics, it's like, okay, I could go for a certain vibe if you're offering cosmetics for free, but I'm not gonna pay like $20. You can look like Hello Kitty, and I'm like, as cool as that sounds, no thanks. I don't have the money. I understand that cosmetics really are for funding development, you know, like a game developer. It's like, this is a thing we can do. And yeah, if a game has brought me joy, yeah, I'll chip another 10 at a thing, sure. Yeah, thank you very much. I am running out of steam. Speaking of steam. Thank you for that. Oh, that was a good big stretch. Okay, and hydrate, and I'll be out of water. Delicious, thank you. I love that it's nighttime and no one's running down here for food or water at all. Yeah, that's great. Got potatoes for days. Got spatterdock for days. Yeah, we are so set. It would be... I'd have to be really, really trying to ruin this run for the rest of it for sure. Well, there is something I want to try. Let's give our game a save. There was something I wanted to genuinely try unironically. It was Alt-Shift-A? D? Okay. Cheat codes. Speed 30? Oh my god. Okay, speed 99? Oh, it's stuttering real bad. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. We can't handle 99 times speed at all. It was jittering so bad. Okay. 30 times speed was cute, though. I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to increase time, because I saw that in here, and I'm like, how does that work? It was good for about a full second. It looked like it was going to run at 99. And then it was stuttering really badly. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to click. Yeah. Nope, we saved it. Yeah, this is how we do it. I'm not going to cheat. Like, I'm not going to say finish now or anything. I just wanted to see if this could work and if my PC could handle it. Can we do... I don't know what that just did. Oh, favorites. Oh, okay. Lower speed. No, I don't want low speed. Toggle zipline cable blocks. Toggle status slots. Toggle nav mesh. Okay, no idea. Toggle water. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, that's nothing. Oh, gosh. No, okay, that didn't do what I thought that was going to do. I thought I was going to remove all the beavers, so it'd be just a ghost town. Like, everything's just working, but you can't see it and you don't know how. Toggle models turn... Oh, okay. Yep, that does about what I expected that to do. How do you deal with all the controls? Oh, this is just developer cheat mode or whatever. I'm just navigating. We've already beaten the game. Pretty much, we're waiting on treated planks, and then we launch the thing and we're done. But I want to just kick this around a little bit. Yeah, this is developer mode, so if you do this... That wasn't the right button. There. Yeah. Apparently the game doesn't have any qualms about if you're using it or not. The game also doesn't seem to care for achievements if you have it or not. So, meh? Camera FOV. Okay. That's cool. Oh no, that's not cool. Oh, what was it before? Ah, the thing broke! Ah! I must have hit a button. Oh, I hit the destroy button. No! I hit the destroy. This is why we save things. Oh, I should probably check if we have an autosave. Shift Z is my destroy a thing. Don't ask me about it. Like, no confirmation. So, Alt Shift Z opens the debug mode. What are you at? Ah, damn it. Autosave. Yeah, let's give that a swing. So Alt Shift Z opens debug mode. Shift Z destroys a thing. So it was all Meister. Boom. It done blowed up. The whole thing. You blew it up. I can't even. 81%, is that where we were before? Probably. Alright. I'm not going to click on anything. Alt Shift Z. Development. Oh, it's in my favorites now. There you go. Okay. Okay, the field of vision is fixed. Freaking awesome. We got an ad break in about 20 seconds, folks. Good opportunity. Get up, stretch, move around, get something to drink. Get up now, move around, get something to drink. Have it down. My cats don't like my auctioneer voice. Well, I'm gonna stretch while this nonsense party happens for sure. Ugh. Yoicks. Oh, that's a good stress. Good stress, good stretch. Okay, now we're making some progress, so don't accidentally delete stuff. Where are we at now? 84%. Oh, we're getting real close. We got all the gears. We got all the planks. Speaking of other stuff we can do, all these can get done up. These hold water, but I paused them, considering they require gears and planks and metal, and I wasn't sure if we'd have enough to finish it. Oh, do you see all that? Dang. I didn't think we have enough to get that done, but we can get at least 2 or 3 of these done without having to go get more metal. Yeah, we got these huge pumps. Might as well, right? Looks like... yeah, we'll have just enough metal. Look at that. Nice. What are you waiting on? Gears? Yeah, we did eat a lot of gears. Yeah. We're gonna pop on like 4 of these things. If that doesn't scream some level of resiliency, I do not know what is. Yep, we need 90 more planks. How much pine tar do we have? I know it's not called pine tar, but I'm just going to keep calling it that. It kind of looks like 3 more days or something, and that's going to wrap that up pretty nice. Huh. And we'll have this done. Oh, I forgot to take more saves. I think I'll have a better time with the first 2 seasons as opposed to this one. I think I just missed too often. But that'll still be a really fun project for me to do, I think. The idea behind it was I was going to have all these saves while we were playing. And then I would load up the first save, like the flat map with nothing on it, toggle the HUD view like this, and record for like a minute and a half, something like that. And then load a new save, the first save, let it roll for a minute and a half. Same thing, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, all the way to the end, and then have it, and then just clam it all together into one video with some really chill vibe music and stuff, and yeah, that might be fun. 80% production. We need 28 more planks. Oh, my back is really giving me the business. Oh, I haven't found somebody to read yet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if we can find somebody. If anyone else is also playing Timberborn. Bitch.
You take it, yeah. Take the meat. I'm gonna go.
That's loud immediately, my goodness. Going to Twitch. So if you go to someone's channel, it starts muted, but if you go to twitch.com, it starts loud. Neat. Let's see here. Got quite a few folks. That's awesome. Trying to find someone who... Oh, here we go. Sure. Growing our oasis colony, making it a beaver place. Cool. Yeah, we will raid Booster Dome. It does say they speak English. We'll see. Yeah. Kira, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a delightful rest of your night. Appreciate you, friend. Yeah, sleep well when you get there. For real. For real, for real, for real. Real. I don't know how many days this whole thing takes. A while. A while is the answer. I should almost place it at the beginning of the game. And then call it a day. Alright, so the building's done. Now 10 workers march in with extract and paper, and it doesn't take long at all. Once you have the materials, I think it's just launch and that's it. Ding ding. Ding ding. Yep, we had all these materials already at the ready. I'm gonna set it back to 3 speed. I also tip my hat to whomever can play games like this at 1 speed. I can't. Place a thing. Oh, you're not gonna get done this month? Alright, that's fine. Save the game. Pop open the thing. And there you go. There's the save, done and dusted. Flexible start unlocked, wonder completed folktales. Congratulations, you mastered folktales' nature-oriented ways and used this map's resources to build the faction's wonder. Having collected great wealth and knowledge, your beavers shared fruits of their labor with the suffering planet. There's still much to do, but Earth may flourish once again. Is there a nursery for little ones? Nope. The second the little ones are born, they just run around until they become adult, and then they are workers. That's it. Yeah. Nothing else to it. So that wraps up that map. Really happy with that. Let's get a good screenshot right there of the whole business. And another save-a-roo. Thank you all for joining me. Really good session. Had a lot of fun with this one. Let us go ahead and do some raiding. We are going to raid. I'm probably mispronounced their names, so I do apologize. Booster Dome. Boosterdoem. And they are also currently playing Timberborn. So, we'll say hi. We'll give them a little bit of a warm greeting. That'll be that. So thank you all for your time and everything tonight. Hope you have a good one, and I hope to catch you all next time.